Moshi Moshi! I keep saying I was gonna look for a longer shot. You know, that's the problem. Synthetic Life was just the perfect length of a song. And now I gotta find. The problem is all the stuff that Harris Heller has is I can appreciate it. It's DMCA free. Everything's like 2 to 2.5 minutes. So either that or I guess I put it on loop. I guess I could always put it on the loop. But good morning, DJ. How are things today? As we finally step back to Crossbell, where we've I think the finally wrapping up of everything. There it is. Wait, that sound a little quiet. Oh, maybe just quiet on my end. But yeah, without further ado, yeah, good to start on day breakdown. Well, that's good. That's good. I heard good things about it. I have to say I did notice as I try to stay away from spoilery stuff or anything like that. There's an option. Whether you want to have like traditional turn-based combat, or if you want to have the action-oriented, I guess sort of like how Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth is. Interesting. Good to give people options, of course, but I don't know if Reverie had that or not, so I can't speak if that was something that they continued with or not. But ladies and gentlemen, we are live with The Legend of Heroes: Trails of Cold Steel 4. Yes, I'm still massaging out my webcam. I like the no border, but I also like this. We'll decide. I can't cry. But I think it was my hair that was throwing it off. Reverie's turn-based Daybreak is when the new combat comes in. Okay. But you still have the choice to go back to how it is in this game and in Reverie, right? They're just trying something new. Alright, loader on up. We are in Milsante. 171 hours deep. Wow. Let's go. Now, I am gonna say, I gotta go get my hair cut. I gotta get my hair did today at 2 o'clock. So I'm pretty much. It got me till 1:30. That's the cutoff for today. Look at that lovely thing. Is that thing just gonna sit there and yeah? I mean, I am long overdue for a haircut, but see, that's what I like to see. Nothing to bug me. No new stuff laying up there except right here. Just right on into it. Ursula Road. Get right on into it. Right on into the. Yeah, we'll just go to the campsite and then we'll walk into the car and get on. And another thing, I'm more concerned about this. Whoa! Oh, did I have a side quest in Milsante? You're probably right. Missing person report. That was it. The owner of the general store here in Milsante, she left 2 days ago on a business trip to Crossbell, but still isn't back, and no one's been able to get in touch with her. Feels like there's more going on here than meets the eye. Let's start our search at Tally's, the general store on West Street. Okay, well, we're already here. I'll go and do this because there was only just two things, and then we'll hit up and nail with it. Well, we finally managed to get Alan to come back to his senses, and with that, I'd say we can just about have done everything we can. Now it all comes down to this final strategy. Let's ensure that it's a success, Schwarzer. All right, then. As I was saying, so, yeah, the one thing I'm a little bit more worried about. Witcher, Mad Max. Did I have a quest there? I'll have to take a look. I noticed a sign go up about the possibility of they're working on our electrical or something in my building, but all they put in brackets was like, so like, you know, there's going to be some power outages, but then they put in brackets like the elevators, the hallway, like the common areas. So now I'm trying to think of like, well, are they working on something that does not hit everybody's individual unit, or am I just gonna lose power out of nowhere? So I am gonna say, like, if the stream just cuts out for no apparent reason whatsoever, that's probably why, and I won't be able to start back up because I don't know when they're doing it. They give the old 9 to 5 of when they're working on it. So if that unfortunately happens, we'll just jump back on into it probably Monday, pick up there. But like, I'm just letting you know, if and anything happens, that's what's going to go on. How have you been, Witcher? As Fritz has been presumptuous, I'd like to ask you to help Prince Cedric. I mean, of course we'll Roman reigns him in. I mean, it's not random. It's not random power outages. They did say they are working on it, but I just would have thought of like, how could you be vague? Like, don't put things in brackets of like, you know, elevators, hallways, or whatever. If I'm going to lose power, you should have just said like, look, the building's going to lose power. Period. That's it. Like, and then I would have been absolutely fine knowing that. But you know, they're not really 100% on that. So heaven forbid communication be 100% good anywhere. But I digress. No, they just gave the 9 to 5. That's all they gave, was like the you know, we're working on the power between 9 and 5. So, you know, just like when they work on anything, it pisses me off. But Vinnie Mac, setting our mind at ease. Many skilled alumni board up on the Arc Royale. I think these matters are in good hands. And with so many Thor's alumni working as one, you can be sure this operation will be a spectacular success. How do you spell success? S-U-C-C-E-S-S. That's the way you spell success. The anticipated battalion movement calculations are completed, and all that's left now is to wait until operations commence. Yeah, I think that's about it. I mean, the fate of the world could be decided in the battle we're playing part in. It's pretty scary, though. I mean, if I'm honest, that we took an oath, there's no turning back. Let's make it through to ensure that we get to see that tomorrow. Yeah, well, there's just no way that we can now give up Thor's reputation that's on the line. So just Derflinger Car 3. Are you kidding me? Oh, never mind. That's how we get to Car 3. Look at that lovable little bear type of thing. That's great. Always hit up the tub. Have a good shower. Hello, ladies. I see you're going to take care of all of your unfinished business, and I see that you're squaring things away for the operation. I mean, that's right. We'll be on board the Derflinger to help balance out the forces, and we're taking Hector and Kestrel with us. I haven't piloted a Soldat since my days at the Academy, but don't sweat it. I have more than enough passion to make up for it. I swear, Emily, it's always all or nothing with you, though, to be fair, both got excellent grades in our Panzer Soldat training exercises, so I just imagine we'll just be fine. Yeah, come to think of it, were you all in the lacrosse club with Elisa back in the day? That's right. I hardly even considered that. How delightful. I always hoped I'd get to see you all again. This isn't exactly what I had in mind, though, but a team's a team. Let's get out there and give them hell, ladies. Fight on, lacrosse club. That was so embarrassing, Emily. Why would you have us do that? Yeah, Tricia and Emily are a little down for a little while there, but seems like this helped cheer them right back up. All right, I think we are on. Yeah, we're done here. All right, so you said, Legram, you said we had some stuff. I mean, I've been pretty thorough of everything we have. Oh. Well, Witcher, I don't know when you're joking or not. How am I supposed to understand that you were joking with text-based things? It's like on Reddit. You gotta put like, it's with the /s there or something. The general store on West Street. Have I done all of the trial chests? I do believe I have. Yes. Diana said that they was going to Tally's general store in Crossbell. She said she needed to stock up on honey, but I don't think that's the real reason. Yeah, I reckon she's finally going to go visit family. Strange that she hasn't contacted us. Would you go and see how she is? Okay, so that's where she's telling me to go there. Making sure that there's nothing else here. No, all right, good. Yeah, general store in Crossbell. So yeah, so I think that was, I sort of just like forgot about that, that's what it was saying. General store on West Street, not in Milsante, but we have the quest in Milsante. All right, fine. Crossbell, West Street. So I think, relatively speaking, I think I probably will absolutely have enough time to do all of the Crossbell stuff, probably the tower, but we'll sort of have to see where it is and play it by a good old ear to see where, it takes us after that. Hello, Elsa. What do you got? Pete delivered an express issue of Crossbell Times this morning, published jointly with Imperial Chronicle. I never expected to see the two of them working together like this. Yeah, all the black shards. I don't know where those are, obviously. We're gonna get brought a tier to UI, and as distressing as it is, there's nothing I can do but have faith. Faith that your husband Harold will come back alive. Salad Pecky, that sounds disgusting. Yuna and Randy are a lot more familiar with Crossbell than me. Maybe we should ask Diana together. Asking about Diana will trigger a quest. Once started, you won't be able to leave the area for a while. Quest members Reen, Yuna, and Randy. Ask about Diana. Excuse me, I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions. Sorry to bug you, Elsa. Is now a good time? Oh, hi there, Yuna. I see you've brought your instructor with you, too. I'm not busy at the moment. What did you want to know? We appreciate the help. Have you met anyone named Diana around here lately? We're trying to find her, but we're not really sure where to start. Oh, you're looking for Diana? She came in here yesterday morning to buy some honey. It must have been the first time I'd seen her in about 10 years, but she'd barely changed at all. She's just as radiant as ever. I wish I knew what her secret was. Oh, I didn't realize you and Diana knew each other. Oh, I sure do. She used to be one of the regulars here. Her daughter really takes after her. Such a pretty young lady. Her husband had to return to Calvert. I wonder if they're able to stay in touch these days. Well, that's one question solved. Yeah, Diana's got to be Ellie's mom. Of course she is. Didn't you know? I had an inkling, but it's nice to have it confirmed. Do you know where Diana went after coming here? Not outright, but I believe it has something to do with the fortress that appeared above Erebonia. News about it broke around the same time she came by. And then she left afterwards, saying she needed to contact some people back in Milsante. Really? She said that? No one in Milsante ever heard from her. Something's fishy. That's right, we've got mystery on our hands. Oh, it's you guys. You kids eavesdropping on our conversation? Yeah, sorry about that. But as the JSSS, it's our duty to take an interest in incidents like this. The Junior Special Support Section are on the case, huh? Got any leads that could help us out? I guess this has turned into a case at this point. You want to tell them, Momo? Oh, okay. I saw that Diana lady leaving the shop, and she dropped her hair scrunchie. I picked it up so I could give it back to her, but then something weird happened. She turned around the corner, and all of a sudden, she wasn't there anymore. That does sound strange. Are you sure you didn't just lose sight of where she went? No way. We recreated the whole scene to make 100% sure. There wasn't anywhere she could have gone around that corner. No side alleys, no doors, no nothing. In other words, this is another mysterious disappearance on the books. And all that evidence points to her getting spirited away. What? I mean, like, she got taken by a ghost or something? Surely not. Well, we've had other reports about people disappearing suddenly around here lately, actually. Yeah, last time we checked, 3 people gone missing, not including Diana. That's crazy. I mean, I see. You guys did a pretty good job checking all that out, but you've done enough. Let's leave the rest to the pros. Oh, come on, Randy. That's not fair. Well, hold on, Ryu. Think about it. Our investigation will go smoother with just a little help. Right. I mean, we have to tell Lloyd and the others about this. Marine made contact with Lloyd and the SSS, leaving the others at the Courageous. They set up a meeting at the old SSS HQ. Right on cue, 20 minutes has passed. Time for the coffee. I see how it is now. I can't believe it. Mother, did she really come all this way to see me? Ellie, is that like the same scrunchie you said your mom forgot about you? Yeah, I used to wear it all the time when I was little. Why would she risk coming back to Crossbell just to give me this? And staying in touch with your mother, right? I mean, like through letters and communications and stuff? Yeah, and the same goes with my father as well. They check in from time to time since they're always so worried about me. Sorry, Reen, you probably have no idea what we're talking about here. No worries, I think I'm getting the gist of it. Ellie? This may turn out to be a little tougher than we thought at first. Seems that way. I mean, have we heard back from our friends yet? Yeah, we're getting a lot of information thanks to Yona and Grace. 4 people have disappeared under mysterious circumstances in the space of a single day. Sounds bad, but we can't let ourselves get ruffled. I mean, we need to take our time with the investigation and find out all we can. I agree. Let's start by interviewing people who knew the first 3 victims. Yeah, you're right. First up is Pruna, who went missing in Central Square. Her best friend Lena Lee was the last person to see her. After that was Mealing on East Street. She's a friend of mine, actually. Her brother Roy saw her the other day. She vanished. And lastly, Sandra. She went missing from the entertainment district. She was a regular at the jazz bar called Garante. The bartender there might know something. Alright, well hopefully one of this can give us a lead. We need all the help we can get. What do you say, Green? Yuna? Of course, I mean we'd be happy to pitch in. That just leaves the kids to hold down the fort till we get back. And get in touch with us right away if anything happens, alright? Do you guys think you can handle it? It's just as important as our job. Oh, an important job, huh? Alright, you can count on us. We'll do it. Take care of yourselves out there, guys. Alright, so the kids are taken care of.
Hello, people.
Hello, people, indeed. Hello, Wolfslayer. How are you? Good morning. During the investigation, you'll only be able to move between Central Square, East Street, and the entertainment district. Lloyd, Ellie, and Teal, and Kia have temporarily joined the party. Hi, people, indeed. All right. So we can only go certain areas. Kids have got the fort down set. Let us leave into the Central Square. Loading. Doing well. Doing well. I'm hoping they don't cut the power off. All right. There's the entertainment district. Central Square, East Street, and entertainment. So there's one here, right there. How you feeling today, Wolfslayer? I hope you're feeling a lot better. I know you've been having a little bit of a rough spell. And also, how's the puppers doing? Is everything sort of figured out yet? We're going in the right direction of not, maybe with the dietary needs and whatnot? Hey, you're Lena Lee, right? We wanted to ask you some things about your friend Pruna. Oh, my goodness, you're like from the SSS. Sure, go on ahead, ask me anything. I'll tell you whatever I can. It's like this. And then we explain the situation to Lena Lee. She's missing? Whoa, that's heavy. But I guess that's the only explanation. We were wondering if you could tell us a little bit more when the last you saw Pruna. Okay, let me think. I was hanging out with her all yesterday morning. Then suddenly she said she heard Arios' voice. Arios? Like, that's weird. He's not supposed to be in Crossbell right now. You're right. Huh? Really? I mean, that's what she said anyways. I mean, she said she heard his voice over by the station. And then she said we should go look for him. I went along with it, but something didn't seem right. Then we got to the stairway that's on the right of the station street. Pruna was gone before I knew it. I have no idea where she went. I have a weird feeling that this is gonna take us to the Geo front. Prepping to give the doggo med. Oh, I hope that, you know, is she a good boy, good girl, in taking doggo medicine? Or is she one of those ones like, you know, I see videos of like people giving their dog, you know, wrap something up in cheese or in a treat. I know they have those like those pill poppers, and I've seen like so many, like even cats too. You give it and then they eat the treat, but then they spit out the pill. So it's always fun. That's close to the Geofront entrance, but wasn't it a dead end before? Yeah, it was. I thought maybe she'd fallen onto the tracks, so I asked at the station if anyone had seen her, but it was no good. There was no sign of her anywhere. You know, Lee, don't you worry about a thing. We'll find her. You really mean that? Okay, I'm counting on you. She's a very good girl, but she does not like medicine. She gets a special treat for pills, but she especially hates this medicine because it's eardrops. That's unfortunate. I mean, nobody likes medicine. My son doesn't like medicine. He's had this cough for God knows how long. You know, he's been to the doctors, I think, 3 times, who consistently just tell me there's a new viral thing going out. That's basically what it is. Lots of people have it. So he likes cherry medicine and grape medicine. And then when we were in Florida, we found this medicine that sort of like covers a whole bunch of things all at once. Without like, you know, being drowsy or whatnot. And it's called Very Berry flavor, and he hates it. It's like pulling teeth to get him to drink it. The other stuff, you know, the cherry Tylenol, down the hatch like he's a 19-year-old at a bar. Aren't you the SSS? Have you come to investigate what happened to Sandra? You're just as perceptive as ever, Eric. You're right. I mean, this is what we know so far. Spirited away, you say? And other people have disappeared besides Sandra? Yeah, so anything you tell us might help some down the line. Let me think. Sandra was here until morning yesterday, just like always. But she forgot her bag when she left. I ran after her to return it, but I noticed she was walking in the opposite direction of the route she normally takes. She was heading towards Central Square. So that wasn't the way she usually walked home? No. I thought it was unusual, so I hurried after her. But then she turned a corner, and the next thing I know, gone. I suspected as much. Just like what happened with Ellie's mom. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Well, now that you mention it, she's been complaining a lot about her regulars getting poached by another club. That night, she mentioned one of her old customers had gotten back in touch with her. Perhaps when she left, she wasn't going home but to meet him? I see. I've asked around myself, but none of my sources have even sent any sign of her. Both the government and Hey You have their hands full, so I don't think they were involved. You're the only ones I can trust to solve this case. Please find out what happened to Sandra. Of course, leave it to us. Alright, do you have anything to buy from you, actually? Noctilucent butterfly water. Got a lot of those for some apparent reason. But nothing else. Off we go, Kia. I believe we're going to East Street. Can we get there from here? I'm assuming if I I can go through there at the Central Square, so that's not a big deal. I was gonna say if I probably go to the other one, it's just gonna say like, you can't go through that way, but you can go this way. Roy! Oh, Mealing, where did you run off to? I mean, I doubt you went out on the highway at least, but... hi, you're Mealing's brother Roy, right? We're trying to find out where she is. You're the SSS. That's right. We got a few things to talk to you about. Spirited away? I mean, that's just insane. But then again, I guess the whole situation is, when I think back on it, she disappeared a little too suddenly. It was yesterday morning. Mealing was playing outside as usual, and I called out to her. She didn't seem to hear me, though. She was mumbling to herself and walking towards Central Square. Then she turned a corner, and just like that, poof, gone. Huh. Figures. Mumbling to herself, huh? Just like the others. And you're sure no one else was there? Now that you mention it, her voice was a little louder than you expect for someone talking to themselves, and she sounded happy, like she was talking to someone she knew. It was the same kind of tone she uses around me and Grandpa Morse, but I didn't see him or Grandma anywhere. So it was like she was talking to a family member. Do you remember anything else? Any little details? Well, she had lost the brooch I gave her 2 weeks back. Apparently she got so torn up over it that she's been searching for it on her own ever since. Huh, that might be important. Sounds like we got a good grasp of what happened. Thanks for telling us. Big help. We'll find Mealing and bring her home. I promise. That's right. I mean, everything will be okay. You guys, thanks. I know I can count on you. Alright, we've collected enough information to get to the bottom of this. Certainly. I mean, now it just comes down to finding everyone and uncovering the truth behind these disappearances. Yeah. So, to start off, what do we know about the victims? Maybe we should focus on when they went missing. That's something they have in common, isn't it? So, when did the disappearances take place? Weren't they all yesterday morning? It's where we go to the judges to make sure that we are correct and that Jordan was listening. I also do want to apologize, just in case you can hear the ambient air conditioner. It's going to get warm real quick today, but I tested it out. I don't think you can hear it. So, yesterday morning. They all disappeared yesterday morning, so they've been missing for a solid day now. Precisely. The more time passes, the more likely they're to suffer harm, so we need to act fast. Next, what do we know about the last time they were seen? Their circumstances were the same. Yeah, they turned a corner and gone. The fucking Hotel Mario quote in the title. Brickwall Gaming, how are you, my friend? The people who went after them said it as if they were evaporated, but nobody actually seen the moment of their disappearance. I mean, it's difficult to see how someone could have abducted them in an instant like that. It's as if they were spirited away. Yeah, for now, we can't explain it. So, well, what about the direction they were heading before they vanished? And while we're at it, what was the reason they went out? I mean, my mother went to Crossbow to check if I was alright, but Mealing left to look for a brooch with her brother, and she was talking closely with someone as if they were family. And that means that she was following someone's voice. Seems so. Maybe the voice was telling her it found the brooch. Well, and then she went in that direction it was coming from? Well, I think we're on to something here. Pruna said that she heard Arios's voice, remember? And Sandra heard the voice of an old customer. That got her attention, and she followed it. Then maybe my mother heard my voice? It's a definite possibility. And we can't say for sure about the old customer, but in all other cases, the people whose voices were heard simply weren't there. I think that gives us a clue as to the perpetrator. Yeah. Who's behind the disappearances? Very good. Finished the Finished the Daybreak demo yesterday, and I'm yearning for more. Nice. I'm gonna say some supernatural being, because literally nothing else makes sense here. I mean, I just want to be clear. Nothing makes sense here on this list, but they did keep mentioning Spirited Away, so that's what I'm just thinking is some supernatural being. I'm right. Considering the unnatural circumstances of the disappearances, it's possible that some supernatural being was involved. Yeah, I mean, that's a conclusion I reached too. Sure, you could say it was a person using voice recordings on their Arcus to lead people somewhere. But if the perp was human, why would they be doing this? A fiend, on the other hand, or a devil, could be luring humans to its lair to consume them there. That's a terrifying possibility, but if it's true, then we really need to hurry and find out everyone before it's too late. And for that, we need to have some idea of where to look. 3 of the abductees were going to the central square, but one was heading in another direction. Okay, so where were the victims being led to? They were being led to the central square. Oh, you stepped on my... Oh. Station Street? How you doing, Cloud? Doing well, buddy. Doing well. Okay, got it right. I mean, only Pruna ended up in a dead end. That's why I suspect it was Station Street. Yeah, and although the others were seen going to Central Square, they could have gone. Yes, that's I just thought of that afterwards. As soon as you said it, I was like, oh yeah, the only way you can get to the Station Street is via the Central Square. And the one in the Central Square ended up going down. Yes, that makes sense. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I must say, you two are pretty skilled at deduction. You make great detectives. Was that the power of reasoning and insight you learned as part of your 8 Leaves style, Reen? You give me too much credit. You led me right to the answers by asking the right questions. Uni seems to have picked up some detective skills from Reen too. I didn't contribute much. But anyways, you guys pieced it together even before we came here to discuss the case. I had my suspicions, but it was only after talking to you I became convinced they were right. In any case, time's of the essence. Meet me at Station Street when you're ready, and let's go to the Geofront. Wolfslayer, are you ready to guide me on through the Geofront again? You watched a bunch of videos online about all the hotels on the Strip. New York seems to be a good one. Excalibur seems to be worse than Circus Circus. The Luxor seems like a good one with a decent price. New York was good. I haven't heard bad things about the Excalibur. But again, I can only say from what I know from 10 years ago. I remember New York had some good food options. And the Luxor, we wanted to stay at the Luxor. It's a good spot too. But yeah, I mean, heck, you get to tell people that you stayed in a pyramid. But if I could also, I mean, they're all owned by big giant conglomerates now. So the Luxor, Luxor. Sorry. Why do you always come in at these inopportune times of me just mispronouncing something? The Luxor. Just quiet. You can't go wrong. Like if you, again, I know you're looking at price and trying to find the value of everything, but if everything, like, if things are like give or take, like if it's like an extra $25 to go somewhere else, I would highly suggest just like something like the MGM Grand. It's absolutely like plain and simple. If I could actually just be honest about it. Valley seems great and it has a jet tub. Well, I mean, you know, jet tubs are good. Yeah, Bally's is good. Bally's is like almost directly in the middle. Dark Fantasy Realms. Yeah. Yeah, I've been 3 times too myself, but I haven't been in 10 years since my since our honeymoon. And I almost just want to go like again just to see how much it's literally changed in all that time and It's unfortunate. The first, I think they're getting rid of the Mirage. That was the first hotel we went to. It was good. Never had any problems. Yeah, I never really read much about Excalibur, because I think that's the one that's shaped like a castle, or looks like a castle, I guess. But I never really heard anything like all of all the ones I hear of, like, absolutely do not stay in is Circus Circus. Like, that is like, do not stay there. Do not stay there. Yes, I've heard very good things about the Wynn, but very expensive. Yes. Well, we need to update Grace and Yona about the situation as well. Lloyd and Ellie tell Grace and Yona about the results, and it became apparent that whatever was behind the disappearances lurked in the Geofront F sector, accessible from the station street. Weren't you the last time we were talking Cold Steel 3ing it? Good for you. So are you still looking at, like, going during All In, or is it Double or Nothing? I can't remember which is which. For the millionth time. Hey, nothing wrong with playing games multiple times when they're good games, right? Yeah, like, if we look to go, like, we were gonna go for our 10th anniversary, and then COVID happened. So that sort of kiboshed it. But I don't know where I would like to stay. Like, so we stayed, like, I would say, like, I'm trying to think. We stayed in the Mirage, the Aria. The Aria was really nice, and Planet Hollywood, which also wasn't entirely terrible. Yeah, so, but I think Cloud's referring to next year when he wants to go to Mania to see Double or Nothing. Because I assume Double or Nothing always happens in Vegas, right? Yeah. Yeah, I said, like we discussed last time, I would avoid Mania just because, like, you know, WWE, it's a big thing. Like, everything would already be jacked up to begin with. And you know, Vegas is big and there's always multiple things happening. But I have a feeling like, you know, things would be a little extra silly with Mania going down there. That's just my opinion, though. You do you. I mean, you know, you don't always get an opportunity to go to see a WrestleMania. And, you know, you could look at it. You could look at it both ways of, like, you want to go to Vegas and you want to go to Mania. Kill two birds with one stone type of thing. A tower suite at the Wynn is about $1,400 a night. That's what my boss had, and where we all partied after the job was done. Yeah, when we stayed at the area or the Aria, I can't remember what it was. That was for our honeymoon. That was like a junior suite. I cannot. I mean, we were there. I swear. We were there for 2 weeks. People go crazy about it, but I don't like. As I said, it was probably, I think, probably $300 to $400 a night. But you know, it's your honeymoon. You want to spend, you know, you want to have a little fun and do some shit or whatever. But I know prices are stupid now, like, about everything. Like, it's ridiculous. Huh? It's open. The victims must be inside. The security's let their guard down. Get ready, we're going in. Yeah, that's the thing, like WrestleMania is expensive, right? Like, that's the problem. Although, I do know, like, WWE, do they still do, like, the travel packages? Of, like literally everything included? Like, except for maybe flight? So, I mean, you could honestly see what the cost of that is. And then if you wanted to go longer, then you could just, you know, have your hotel stay, you know, longer or whichever, right? They would have no problems of having you stay longer. Especially if you're like, Wolf and I already have that shit we need to pack out, so we're probably just gonna have a wedding money and have a cool honeymoon. Yeah, that's essentially it. Like, even us, of like, we were already moved in together in our place that we're in now, so we didn't need, like, you know, we didn't need the toasters, we didn't need the, you know, the fine china and all that stuff. Like, you know, we already had all that stuff. So yeah, it was nice to get the little bit of cash to splurge on a honeymoon type of thing. Everything seems to be fine now. Yeah, I mean, if you are interested, Cloud, I would absolutely look at a travel package just to get an idea, but I don't know when they start, like, releasing those things out. Because obviously I would assume, like, tickets go on sale relatively soon, so I'm assuming they have that set up pretty early. The whole thing, I've lived together for over 5 years now, so we have everything. I mean, a couple upgraded appliances might be cool, depending on what the hell. Yeah, like, what we did when we got married, like, you know, you go in with zero expectations, right? Like, I didn't care if anyone gave us money or anything like that, but, you know, there's the old rule of you generally want to pay for your plate. And then, of course, there's a wedding registry, and we were like, we don't know what to put on it type of thing. And, you know, so, you know, sometimes when you go and do that at a store, the workers there will help you out, and we're like, oh, do you need this? Do you need that? So they're like, they'll be afraid of just throwing up, like you said, updated appliances of still stuff of like that, that you want, or something like over the top of, like, look, put it on there, and maybe some rich relative might get it for you, but you know it's something you would never buy yourself, type of thing, you know, type of thing. Yes, we still do have the clock. Yeah, why would I get rid of the clock? Why would I get rid of the clock? No, and as I've always said, like, the problem is, it's a really nice clock, but my walls are shite, and I'm so afraid of putting it somewhere and having it break that I'll wait till I get a house and put it up and enjoy it. Yeah, I would never get rid of it. That's what you guys all got in for me. Like, what the hell? They've started, but I didn't look into it. Oh, okay, yeah. There's still certain expectations as a wedding guest over. I don't expect anything. I just want people to come party with us. If I had to choose random gifts or money any day, it's so much more helpful. Yes. I may be saying this wrong, because, you know, now that mispronunciation is in the chat. Take a look at this brooch. Is it brew like the brood, or is it like bro like the brooch? I think it's brooch. Now that I think about it now. I wish AEW would do a pay-per-view event in Atlanta or Nashville. It is very weird of how have they not already? Aren't those, like, AEW is like the old WCW with, like, you know, the southern, you know. How did it not hit up Atlanta or Nashville yet? I don't regret going to the courthouse with your late husband. It was sweet, simple, and to the point. It was also 8 months pregnant. Yeah, I've heard many people go to just do the courthouse thing, right? And, you know, because, again, weddings are expensive, right? Like, I was very, very, very fortunate to have my my in-laws offer to pay for our wedding, because it would not have been as great as it was without help. That is funny. That is funny, Cloud. Hey, that's Meatlings, isn't it? Oh god, it's all gone black and white like the old timies. Yeah, don't ever feel like about like just doing a courthouse wedding and then go off and do a honeymoon or go out and enjoy yourself. Take all that money. Yeah, you have your dream wedding. It doesn't matter how anyone does it. It's glowing bright red. This otherworldly aura is unmistakable. First Hommel, and now Crossbell. Some powerful fiend must be the culprit. Yeah, and there's a lot of questions that need answers, but one thing's for certain. It's a matter of top priority, and we're gonna have nothing but the top men on this one. We need to work together to solve it as soon as possible. Ring, Yuna, count on you too. Right! Oh god, like who's in my party? Who? Oh, friendly who? What type of rotisserie chicken are they smoking now? What kind of setup is this? Are you high? Like, all I ask is that they put a little bit of thought into it. Is that so much to ask? Just I see that I do have a few more people in here. I did mention it. There is a direct possibility that I may lose power. So if my stream just shuts down out of nowhere, no, I was not attacked by ninjas. But I will not be returning on the stream. No, they're doing something in my apartment, working on electrical, but they didn't mention that it would affect the unit. They mentioned like all the common stuff, like hallways, elevators, the stairwells, and all that stuff. And I do know that they're sort of separated, but they weren't like exactly 100% sure with their communication of like whether or not we actually would all lose power or not. So, and they, and also they said like anywhere between 9 to 5. So, I'm sort of hoping I can get my stream in, or it doesn't affect my unit's power. But if it just goes bye-bye, then you know why. And it sucks, but you know, there's not much I can do about it. Maybe one day, but not today. Oh, gotta go down to the bargain basement where Y2 Cloud gets the shirts? Alright. Cloud, can I honestly just give you 2 cents? My 2 cents, and I don't want to. This is again, it's just my 2 cents. Don't do that.
Well.
You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to listen to me. But don't do that. It's a ghost.
We won't lose.
We can absolutely find a way to lose, though. Absolutely.
It's my turn. Chop, chop. Wide open.
An opening.
Stay down.
It's my turn.
Guy is down for the map.
Everyone okay?
Smack the ghost. Smack the ghost.
5 o'clock somewhere.
Whoa! You come in here earlier and earlier, Cat. Although, I mean, I'm off today. I'm never one to turn down a beer. Huh. I mean, you gotta give the people what they want. Right? Alright. You pulled my leg. There we go. Cartesian cat with the, you know. Yeah, listen to the Europeans. They know what's up. I mean, they start drinking wine when they're 5 years old.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I apologize, Wolfslayer. I forgot to give you a warning. Miss Biscuits? Just put gauze in his ears so he can no longer hear anything. Don't have to tell me twice, cat. I'll have 4 for you. He's not in the room, so it's fine. No, it's not fine. Tell him to get his ass back on in here so I can say it again with a little bit of a more happy face. Okay. Boop, boop. Ooh, Sepith. Alright. Nothing in here. I would have thought there would have been just a bunch of, I would have thought there would have been like Jonas's room of, just a bunch of terribleness going on. Assorted grains. Everyone's favorite. Burlap. You hear that, Marge? She said burlap. Oh, God. Give me one of those deals, eh? Oh. Kat, do you work from home or do you have to go somewhere and work? I know I probably asked you this beforehand, but
Let's fall back.
no. What do you? I didn't want to flee, you silly nanny.
Arcane Gale! Ha!
Here I go.
I feel like if anywhere got like the working from home right, it's Europe.
You can't escape. Fire! Let's get him.
Only in North America is it like, what? You want? We want you to be in the office every day. Okay? We're paying rent on this, so you're gonna come on in and you're gonna enjoy it. Right? And I say that as a person who can't work from home because my job requires me to physically be there. I mean, look.
There!
When you gotta sit on steel dildos to make sure that there's no metal slivers that are gonna pop up in other people's butts at, you know, at the steel dildo factory, you can't do that at home. You want to be somewhere where, you know, everything can be checked in an orderly fashion. Well, not all companies are, you know, very true, very true. There are some good companies, even, I'm sure, in America, and there's probably some terrible companies in Europe. And I keep saying Europe, I hate to just throw you all under the bus of Europe, but
Watch out! There! This one's strong. Be careful. Arcane Gale! Ha! It's down!
sure, burst a bubble in their butt.
It's my turn. Ha, ha.
Come on, Lloyd, get on in there. Oh, come on, are we not gonna break them? Pooing on us. They could be pooing on us. It's an absolute direct possibility that any and all times things could be pooing on us. Right now, There could be someone right above us. Not on me. Make sure there is no feces falling down on me. But in game, there could be something above us in the geofore, and it is a sewer. For crying out loud. So I mean, it wouldn't be impossible to believe that that's happening. There is a election in Europe. Wait, I'm confused. Europe is in reference to like a broader section, sort of like North America, South America, not like that fake fucking Midwest. Is there like a generalized election about how things go in Europe?
Here I go! Take this! Ha!
What part of Europe? Yeah, considering Europe's a well, yeah, but I mean like
Return fire!
where does oh, EU, okay, now I'm even more confused. So like Europe is like basically, as far as I know. Well, I guess I should say the UK. I know that Brexit was a thing, but from a generalized point of view, people still count like the UK as Europe, right? Like over there, across the pond, and then like what? It ends at Russia. I guess, like all the countries that, and then until you get to Russia, and then I assume all of the Stan countries. No, I think those are over there. And then like you have like Saudi Arabia and stuff. Like that's where there's that cutoff. That's no longer like Europe. European Union elections make sense. Okay, yes. I mean, why not, right? All right. What is wrong? You know, why can't you do things? Why can't you do things? What does this guy hate? He hates fire or nothing you have. Great. I'll use a green one.
Orcus activate!
Let's go! Now!
I've got you!
Jeez, Ellie, do you just have to get in there and just whack him?
Arcus activate!
Leave it to me!
Hey, look at that, some free points.
Here I go! Take this! Ha! They're off guard!
There!
Yeah!
Oh, and we blinded the bastard. He is not gonna like that either.
Yeah!
That's so unfortunate.
Here I go! Orcus activate!
It's my turn!
Still. Oh.
Gotcha!
Ah!
They're open!
I've got you! Yeah!
I wish that, like, if something missed multiple people would do a hit back. Like, you know, he hit all three of us and missed. So all three of us should get an equal whack in.
Let's go!
But I digress.
It's my turn! Orcus activate!
Oh my god, he's gonna climax. Pay attention, ladies.
Here I go! Take this! Ha! They're off guard! Let's go, everyone!
I'm not letting him do his climaxing stuff. That's gross.
Is everyone okay?
We're fine. We were unscathed, actually, I think.
Yeah, you guys kick butt out there!
Everything's hitting level 10. Very nice. Very nice, my wife.
Ha! Shit!
Okay. Got to be a little thorough here because we don't have a treasure thing on anybody. I started up Tears of Kingdom again. I gotta start up Tears of a Kingdom once. And it's not like I'm waiting for Nintendo to put it on sale, because we all know that won't happen. Alright. Ah, come on, Reen. Watch out for them monsters. Oh god, I didn't even realize that he was so close. Ah!
I'm up.
Hear that like little girlish scream? Yeah, I mean, it's a good game. I loved me some Breath of the Wild, but it is you know, it's a little odd. But the more and more I hear about like the new Nintendo Switch and the possibility that it's going to make original Switch games run better,
Yes.
more and more makes sense to me of why things are going to be full price. Because if you are going to get into the world of the next Switch making things run like 60 frames per second, maybe actual 1080p and blah 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 and all that stuff, or maybe even 1440p, it makes sense that, like, why would you change the price? Because then people are going to want to replay those games, you know. So anyone that hasn't picked one up, let them pick it up again. They'll pay $70 for it all day, every day. Of course, they live the life of a pirate, our mateys. Uh-oh. What are you doing to her? Isn't that the girl who went missing? Sandra? These monsters are draining her energy. Get away from her, you bigot.
Now, bring it on.
Vargem, eh? Or Vargem.
Healing.
Pronunciation police are here live, so gotta be careful.
All right. Take this.
Right.
I could have sworn he had an impede. Terrible. Swap him out. Randy for sure has got an impede. He's got to. It's not. God damn it.
Yes.
Do you have an impede? Yes.
Here I go. Take this.
Oh, shot him right in the dick.
Now's the time.
That'll leave a mark. Ow.
Don't give up.
Thanks.
Keep it up.
Thanks.
Here, I'm gonna aim my gun at you so it looks like I'm healing you, but.
All right. Nice work.
So are you partaking in this European Union election, Kat? Whatever it is that they may want you to do. What are you voting on? Do you vote whether, like, you know, is it like a thing of, like, you know, just like deregulating drugs or something, or there's another word, decriminalizing, I think, maybe. Well, at least we handled the monsters. Ellie, how's it looking? Her condition is stable. I did what I could, but she just won't wake up. Well, why won't you come? She's talking in her sleep. She's clearly not comatose. It looks like she's, like, trapped in her dream. I think you're right, Uni. Her mind? No, her soul's been trapped by something. I was just thinking the same thing. Well, if you two think so, there must be something to it. Ellie, should we extend a protective barrier over her? That's a good idea. No, it's the members of the European Parliament, so... Oh, okay. This should keep her safe for now. Let's have the others watch over while we investigate the cause. Thanks, guys. All right, let's move out. Poker? Can't poker.
Looks like
There!
a real. Watch out! This is a tough one.
Arcane Gale! Ha! Here I go!
Here I go to save the day.
You're done for. Eat this!
Oh, he's going crazy.
Here I go! You can't escape! Fire! Yes!
I mean, I feel like in all of this, we should be calling out Tio. Tio Top.
Over.
Let her do some stuff, like analyze some things.
Beginning analysis. Analysis complete.
Analysis. Come on, get it right.
Yes.
You're gonna be saying these things.
Demi-gunner activate! Absolute zero! Nuh-uh!
Nuh-uh. You didn't say the magic word.
Healing strike! Got it!
God damn, dear, we had broken him in half. All right, I would prefer Lloydie boy to be out.
Now!
Slapping pickles.
Follow up. It's my turn!
I do appreciate everyone going for well, just the three of us, because he's on the other side. Just the three of just the two of us. Sorry. Never
Yes.
mind. The beam Xander.
Ready? Ah! Break! Everyone, come on!
Roger that!
Yes! We did it.
We did do it.
Together.
We did do it.
Yeah! You guys kicked butt out there!
Ready. Whew! Baby! Some treasure!
We've been getting some good items and some good gems. So just remind me, like when we sort of get back to the real party, to take a look at that. Hey, isn't that Lena friend Pruna? We'll make short work of this. These things are terrifying looking.
Be careful.
Arcane Gale! Ha! Now!
They're mine! All right! Time barrier! Break!
See, this is what I should have been using at the very beginning.
Right! Ah!
Yes. Demi-gunner activate! Absolute zero!
I didn't know you could freeze a skeleton. Maybe freeze a head. Maybe. Not a skeleton. Alright. Look at that. They don't even go through the whole rigmarole of saying, like, hey, are we gonna try to talk to her? No. How's that? Ariosai. Oh, that's right. She had a thing for Arios. Ugh. Monsters who toy with other people's feelings irritate me so much. Let's teach him a lesson. She suffered a lot already, so let's help her out. It's chilly on the bones. It sure is. It sure is there, Witcher. I should be saving often because I'm so afraid of them like shutting my power off that at least if I can remember to keep doing that, we'll be all right. I'm surprised I haven't even gotten lost in the Geofront because the guy who gets me out of here isn't even around right now.
Ha! Arcane Gale! Ha!
It's my turn! Ha! Ha! Wide open!
Yeah, just imagine, you're a floating skull with horns,
Right!
and a bunch of rambunctious teenagers go and fuck up your day.
Now!
Follow up.
It's over! All right.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Bada, bada, has, ding, ding, you go that way. Get all them boxes.
Ha! Shit!
Oh, I saw.
Shit! Ha! Shit! Ha! Bring it!
Come on, Lloyd, you are my evasion tank. These things shouldn't even be touching you.
Arcane Gale! Ha!
Here I go! Ha! Ha! Let's get him!
An opening!
That's my mistake. Yeah.
It's my turn! Hey! Yeah! They're open!
Although I didn't take an honest to goodness look, I'm going to assume I can't change any of his stuff.
All right! Ha! Ha! Well, look.
You know, to make him into our evasion tank if we wanted to.
Good job, guys!
Has anyone ever actually redeemed restart before? No. When I put it together, I would probably argue no one was even. I mean, no one is still arguably even close to having that many points, but no, they have not. You think so? Okay, I'll take a look at it. And also, I'm still waiting on Ms. Biscuits to give me a better meme. But I also updated again for Final Fantasy XIV. One to turn myself into a potato, otherwise known as a Lalafell, and the other one to change myself into a Vieira or a bunny boy. I cannot change Edit's quartz. I cannot change Edit's quartz. I cannot change Lloyd's quartz. That is sad. Alright. Am I missing? Guess I could have gone all that other way. So I'll have to check it out. I don't want to miss anything, because I won't be able to really probably come back here. Did anyone want to look up Lloyd's or Reen's butt? They don't give it to you anymore. Alright, let's get on over there. And I ran so far away. Better get. Can you imagine? I'm gonna get over here, and I can't even probably go over here. Mother. Mother. What's everyone doing on the weekend? Anything entertaining? Anything fun? No, you're perfectly fine with that, and considering I'm still getting over from being sick from hot Atlanta. So yeah, the DJ, did you get sick from MomCon? On about moms. No? No con sickness? Playing more of the Daybreak demo. You might play some Elden Ring during the week. Are you getting yourself all ready for the DLC there, Brickwall Gaming? I gotta play Elden Ring. It's been on my list for a long time. Sat and played the demo for like 8 hours straight. Such a good time. It's that good, eh? I just wish it was on PC. It's weird to me that like the game is launching on PC, like yet a demo only for the Switch and the PlayStation, and it's not even a PlayStation 5 game, right? It's a PS4 game, right? PS4, PC, and Switch. It's because they just localized the PS Switch. Oh, I see. That makes sense to me then.
Zero Breaker!
Wait, so
All taken care of.
is it currently in Japanese on the PC or no? Or are they porting that over? Okay, because I wasn't curious. I was like, oh, maybe they're just doing that for the new audience. You're getting a physical copy for the PS5, but isn't it a PS4 game that you play on the PS5? Yeah, there's a few. Are you sure, DJ? I mean, I know for a fact you can play all PS4 games on your PS5. Is it actually a PS5 game? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I didn't know. Let's see. Probably want to go down here. The Daybreak game. By the Japanese version, you get the English translation as an update. So essentially, you're paying $70, $100 Canadian to have it English.
Well, threat level high.
Yeah, there's some people on my Twitter that I saw have already played it in Japanese. I think Dark Fanstrums, haven't you played it in Japanese already? It's coming out on both PS4, PS5. I ordered the 5 version, even though the demo's PS4, you can import your progress. Okay. Yeah, didn't you play it with like a I do know like there's like an overlay or something, although I guess you'd have to have it on PC, but I have seen people play bits and pieces of it on Twitch even. There's a patch that like overlays the chat with like a very basic one. That was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to swap you out. I wanted to swap you.
You got this, right? I won't let you down.
Might play that depending on how long Kuro takes. So yeah, I mean, it's I guess it's all on the it's all dependent upon how the localization takes, right? So
Now's the time. Let's go, everyone.
I mean, how long did the localization take for Daybreak? Obviously some time, right? How long has everyone been waiting for Daybreak? Like Reverie was the last one, so basically like what, a year? Everything's looking out like that way. 2 years?
Wide open.
And open
Is
it.
Reverie even out that long?
Let's go.
Reverie hasn't been out that long, has it? Reverie came out last year, didn't it? Well, I mean, if it says anything, they're absolutely. You can certainly see you know, they're absolutely starting to get money now, right? A lot more people are buying these games, and therefore, you know, they're getting.
All right.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I understand that they've been out in Japan for quite some time, but that's what I'm saying is like the next wait for most people for the next Trails game. Like, everyone's now played Reverie, which came out last year, and then Daybreak is coming up this year, right? So at most you've been waiting a year, right? No, I'm not counting how long it's been in Japan and then waiting to get released here. I know that takes time. I think they're realizing that I honestly think as much as this audience loves that series, you absolutely have to think about there are people who are not interested in waiting 2 to 3 years for every goddamn game, right? Like, I think they're realizing it. And of course, maybe it was out of their control, right? Like, they don't know. Like, you know, translating stuff takes time, takes money. And, you know, like I said, they only started to get relatively popular, which means all of the money influx has only been coming in recently. So, it's, I would assume that, you know, there are people who love these series, but there is a group of people, a small percentage, who are like, look, I can't wait 3 years every time, right? I'm calling it, you know, type of thing. You refuse to wait, and I don't regret playing with Japanese, but yeah, but like you still are requiring to wait for that English patch, right? Like, they're pretty quick, I would assume, with those English patches, right? But you still need that English patch. I assume you don't speak Japanese. Because otherwise, why would you have the English patch?
Roar! Healing strike! It's down!
They're mine.
It took them about 6 months to get the English translation completely done for Crimson Sin. You mean like the mods that were doing the English, like the English thing, or them playing the game, like Falcom?
Take this.
The Anons. Yeah. So that's the thing, though, right? I'm assuming NIS Falcom do not want Dark Fantasy are almost playing that way, right? Like, I mean, you can't fight them, but you know, there always is going to be that stuff. It's just like they, you know, if they can bring that down to like 3 months time between the Japanese release to the American release or the English release, right? No, they don't. You know what? I will say, as someone who, like, I can only speak for this, like, on the emulator scene, because I do enjoy me some emulators and whatnot. Everyone's got to, like, you know, like Yuzu, which was a Nintendo Switch emulator, got taken down, and anyone that's been trying to get that particular emulator back up and running is just running into, you know, a hard block. If people really want to get rid of those things, as long as they have the money, they absolutely could. But you can't always, you know, there's always going to be the anonymous people, always. But
Keep it up.
Thanks.
oh, I mean, you know, can't say that nobody knows who the Anons are. I mean, somebody knows. The inner groupings of the people in the Anons, you know, are known.
Let's go.
Eh?
It's my turn.
Like, I have a good chuckle about the people with the Yuzu emulator, of like, because they thought, they're like, oh, nobody really knows who we are. There's a few people, and then you know, they found out that Nintendo was creeping in their Discords, and they were doing some things they weren't supposed to be doing, and that was the end of Yuzu. They basically had to pay back all of the money that that they had made.
You got this.
I got got this.
It's just whether or not it's worth it to them to do so, right? If they know that the anonymous people are always going to essentially get away with it in doing it, then they probably won't bother.
You're done for. Eat this!
Why is that missing? Ow, that hurt.
Eye for an eye. It's my turn.
Yeah, but maybe Dark Fantasy Realms doesn't have enough games to play, right? Maybe she needs stuff. 4 turns, critical 100%. I was looking for something that was going to heal me. Restores 40% HP sauce.
Break them! Raging hammer!
It's worth in your eyes and you refuse to wait 2 to 3 years to play a game where I could easily do it with a patch. Sorry, not so. Oh no, there's nothing wrong. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was. Yeah, I never understood that. As someone like it was funny. I never understood why that didn't get them in trouble far earlier on. Witcher. Like as soon as I saw like that they were offering, you know, like okay, it's open source, but we're gonna charge people to go to a Patreon to get access to the early access builds. Which led to their demise because they always said of like, oh, the early access is, you know, we're not really doing anything crazy. But lo and behold, when Nintendo went digging, they realized that the early access builds, which you were charging people for, led to early access runs of Tears of the Kingdom before it was released. Oops. Wrong. They're gonna get you. Yeah, and that's good. And again, like they're not making money off of it, right? Dark Fantasy Realms. I mean, I'm sure the site that you grab their stuff from probably has like a little tip jar or something, and there's nothing wrong with that. But they're not forcing people to buy something to get access to their product, right? Oh, no money at all. Even better. They're even smarter then.
Leave it to me. Yeah.
My turn. Yeah. Now's our chance. Knock them senseless.
Understood!
We don't need a Steam Deck to run it, and Dark Fantasy Realms isn't not playing an unofficial release. All she's playing with is something that has an overlay that exchanges the Japanese text into English. Yeah. And also like what I would say is at the same time these translators are almost forcing NIS's and Falcom's hands by saying like, look, no one wants to wait 3 years for these games. They're showing that they can do the translation, right? They're showing that they can do the translation in 6 months. There's no reason why maybe 20 people working anonymously together can translate a game in 6 months when Falcom can't do it in 3 years. Give me a goddamn break. That's the problem, and they're fixing that. They're realizing, oh, geez, all these companies are coming out and whatnot. So yeah, we gotta make these things come out quicker. Yeah, I mean, Dark Fantasy Realms is paying double. Sirius has reached level 10. NIS America. Okay, sorry. I'm following that. Like, I sort of know, like, they are separate companies, but they work together on a lot of things. And there's a, if you remember too, Dark Fantasy Realms, like, a lot of people even now still like to play, this version with the Japanese voices, right? And the English text, right? Because just sometimes, people are weird about that stuff, but,
Ready.
I like to hear it in the language that I speak, but, to each their own. Usually they are very, extremely well done. Usually the problem is a lot of games do not spend a lot of good money on English translation or English voice actors. And I really do think, especially, it's not going to be so much of a problem going forward if a company uses, union voice actors, but a lot of them don't have to. There's no one holding a gun to their head of having to using voice actors or union voice actors. I guess I wanted to go back that. I don't even know if I wanted to do that. Shit. The AI stuff, right? Like there, you can't tell me that there isn't a lot of companies that do voiced games are not taking a hard look and going, look, we could just have an AI do this. Pay one voice actor to model it off of and modulate it for all sorts of different things, and it might work out well for them, and everyone will lose their minds, but it's not much you're gonna be able to do it. You like to hear it in Japanese because I'm learning lay? Yeah, and there's absolutely that as well. Oh, I went up here just for this. God damn it. I have to play Trails while the game pops faster that I finish them. Yes, yes. God damn it, where the hell is that one? Don't look at my butt now. Yeah, DJ, people understand that lots of people want to play it in English. I like playing it in English, but the options are there for people to play the game early, play it in Japanese, and still have that English look. I mean, one could argue Dark Fantasy Realms is playing it in English. Marine has a flat butt. Sure does. I just think we got everything we know. I think we're just going back over to there. So would it change your mind, Dark Fantasy Realms, of like obviously instead of the 3 years that it takes for a game, if they came out and said like, look, like we understand the Japanese audience wants the game, or they have an agreement that the Japanese get it, let's say 3 months earlier, would you still play it with a pack? Because that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If they said like a 3 to 6 month window, and it takes the anonymous group 6 months to do the patch, then obviously they fixed your problem, right? I mean, I have to assume what they want to do going forward, absolutely, is probably, they probably want to have worldwide releases, would be my guess. Like, everything is just released all at once. I'm assuming that's what they want. I don't think they want, separate releases and everything, because that of course costs money everywhere. Like, they can just release the game once, then it's all good. Right? I'm very certain that's how they would prefer to do that. You're gonna save money. Yeah, Square does that, yeah, but Square is huge though. Right? Square's got a ton of money. Oh, that's Mealing. Let's help her out.
We won't lose.
Which is scary, like, of what I brought up of like, you gotta be. I don't think the Trails devs would use the AI stuff, or like, I don't even know, like, are the voice actors, it's different in Japan, I know. Are the Sean Chiplocks and the other people, do they use unionized voice actors for the English translations, or no? I mean, not that it matters. They can make the decision to not use them. Like, there's no contracts being sent away, but so there's nothing forcing their hand to use them.
Roar!
They just get stuck that if you do use them, like, usually they come with protections. So like, that's usually why most companies, except for the big outfits, don't use them. Grumpy old man. Final Fantasy 16 Square finally got smart, made the game in English, and translated it into Japanese, which is probably far easier for them. How is the grumpy old man doing? Hopefully grumpy, right?
They're off guard.
Otherwise, why do you even have the name?
An opening. Let's go.
It's my turn. Now's the time.
There.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping really like I'm hoping that just not just Square Enix
Thanks in no small part to you, Lloyd.
has learned that exclusivity is not really working out. I'm really hoping, like, you know, obviously with them going forward, they realize, like, oh, you know, limiting a game to just one console isn't working out. I hope a lot more companies start realizing that and going, like, you know, this exclusivity stuff isn't where it's at. Yeah, well, I mean, God, everyone's playing it, so I assume it's you know, people are enjoying it. Japanese voice actors are more reliable in the sense that in the West, and the issue with the West is how long it takes for the script to land in their hands for the game. Okay. Mealing, your brooch is right here, see? She's just a kid. All of these victims are female. Anyone else see a pattern? Yeah, and it doesn't seem like a coincidence. I think we're getting close now. Ellie, you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Let's hurry. Whose orbment can I change to put in? No ones I really want to change to, Yeah, and find Falcom tradition. That's a find the missing cat quest. What? There's a missing cat quest?
Treasure located.
Emergency puppet. I think that's like the third one I've got of those things. Oh, okay, it's one of those. There's always a missing cat side quest in every game. In fairness, I appreciate that, Dark Fantasy Realms. I wouldn't think of that's too much on spoilery, but like, yeah, I don't want to hear any spoilers, like in story, like obviously. But I mean, someone mentioning that there's a missing cat side quest, that's not too bad. But you know, no, but I appreciate you stepping in and saying so.
This one's strong. Be careful.
But we're all pretty good here. No. Don't apologize. I would rather someone said something than not, because I didn't even pick up on it.
This is it.
But you know, Grumpy's relatively new, so you know, people just know. That's it.
Ha! Let's go. Yeah. Ha! They're open.
I've got you. It's my turn.
Let's see here. It's a lot of it. Oh yeah, I mean, like, I know, and we are all relative fans of them. Like, I mean, I know I Am Jeff. I know Neomatter. There's a few other ones that I watch. I mean, I even think DJ, you know, as a streamer herself. I mean, I think all of you, none of them like any type of spoilers. No, and you know, no helping, no backseat. You know, like that. So like my stream's a little different, and like, you know, I don't want the story spoiled, but I'm all over. Help me out. Yeah, I don't think anybody does, but I mean, like, you know, you, Jeff, and Neo are very much of like, you know, I think you guys all have it like in your chat, like as a pinned message of like, you know, like, don't even say it, right?
Fire! Now's the time.
There.
Yeah, we're all good. We all know the jam here, Ms. Biscuits, right?
Everyone, move in.
Copy
Leave it
that.
to me.
I think the chat got a little too rambunctious with her last night, but I could be wrong though. Oh, were you playing the Daybreak demo last night? Too enthralled with the demo, eh, DJ? That's good.
An opening. Let's go.
Because streaming is such a weird thing. For a lot of people, obviously, right? But like it's
Right.
I like to think that like the interaction between the chat and the player of the game, like you know, like that's part of why people are here, right? I'll never understand streamers, and there are some, none here, obviously, but there are streamers that, you know, some big ones that like really don't want like nothing from their chat, and I'm always like, it's such a weird take because like that's what streaming's about, at least to me. I mean, you know, to each their own, I guess, but I mean, like, that to me, it's always about the interaction between the two, always has been. I never understood like how people could literally ignore their chat. And I don't mean in a sense of like how someone was having too much fun like DJ, you know, and just enthralled with a game. That's different. Like, I mean people who actively almost go out of their way to just, you know, ignore or can't be bothered with their chat. It's unfortunate. Didn't want to do that. 12-hour demo, eh? So DJ mentioned this before. So is it essentially the first 10 hours of the game? Because obviously it's not 10 hours locked if everyone's playing more than 12 hours. Prologue in chapter 1. Wow. That's a... Does anyone... I mean, I guess Dark Fantasy Realms could say, how many chapters are in that game? Unless you would consider that to be spoilery. I don't think it would be, but I'm just asking. Like, to give people too free stuff is a little odd. But again, I get how a demo works, right? Like, the demo's gonna work of like, you get people to play and they're like, oh, I like this, then, you know, it gives them reason to buy the product. Oh god, that thing's got a vagina for a mouth. Alright then. The malevolent siren Laumedia Skyla. Doesn't even have vagina in its name. Terrible. So this is the culprit. Hostile spirit from a higher plane, just like the ones we encountered in the Moon Temple or the Azure Tree. It's one of 77 devils described in the Church's scriptures. Apparently Ios and Rixia are no strangers to these creatures. Yeah, the Great Twilight must have brought them out. It's what we need. Now where's Ellie's mom? Back there.
Mother!
6 chapters including an intermission. Okay. Like it's not gonna give up her without a fight. That thing's feeding off of her regrets, just like it did with all the others. How awful. Time to fuck up its day then.
Hold out just a bit longer. I'm coming to save you.
SSS, move out! We need to rescue Ellie's mother.
Roger Wilco. We gotta free the souls of all the other girls that claim too.
What a disgusting pile of tentacles. Let's blast it to bits. You said it! Yuna! Reen! You guys ready? Always! Let's go, instructor!
Right. We'll back you up however we can.
Everyone, remain vigilant!
All right, let's start off with the Brave Orders. I don't want that. Oh, like, it looks like each tentacle gets an attack, or only 2 of them at least. It's the first demo I've played in a long time, and now when it ended, I said, no, I need more now. Yeah, right, Witcher? Like, obviously, our bum is going to get impregnated by a tentacle. All right. That's the way that goes. Could do that for 5 points, but I would rather have the insight.
Roar! Gold Dragon Formation! Arcane Gale! Ha! It's down! Gotcha! Not on my watch! Got it!
Did you see? I saw it on Twitter, or X, as it's known. I guess like in China made the decision like in books or movies to not show like blood. So like they were watching like an anime or something, and there was like this picture of this guy, and he was apparently all covered in blood and surrounded by something. But in China they had to remove the red for blood and made it all white. So obviously it gave it a whole different content. It gave it a whole different meaning as what that guy was covered with. He's covered in Cinnabon sauce, right? Cinnabon icing?
Try this on for size. Crimson Gale!
Why is it all sticky? I don't know.
An opening!
It's my turn.
Does that work for... No, it just works for yourself.
Zero Breaker!
Let's go!
But it, like think of it that way. Like think of like with the Japanese of how like in their hentai and their pornographic stuff, like Witcher's not wrong, right? Like they say like, oh, you can't show a dick going on into a yoo-hoo or whatever, like, so, you know, people found a way around it, and now it's all full of tentacle porn. Like, is that really better off than what the actual real thing is? Because, you know, already people already are jumping to conclusions.
Arcane Gale! Ha! Now!
Gotcha!
Yes!
Cliffhangers are made for you to want more. Exactly, which makes people want to buy the product, right? Like, oh, I want to play more of this. Damn right you do.
Ha!
Just hitting the register that they always get in these games, and that means they're doing their job right, right?
My turn! It's all you!
I was gonna do something else, but I'm gonna need to impede you.
Ha!
Gotcha! Now!
I've got you! Yes! Ha!
Arcane Gale! Ha!
Later in Final Fantasy XIV, you beat a bad guy, then the writers make you feel bad about it.
Let's go!
Yeah. Also, I'm in the middle of playing Final Fantasy XIV. I've only started Heaven's Ward, so let's be careful about anything going forward in that as well. I apologize. I'm so behind on everything that's coming out.
Arcus activate!
Yeah! Yes!
I do see critical opportunity coming up there.
Stay strong, everyone! I appreciate it!
It ends here! Top! Rising Sun!
No denying that is a super cool one as well.
Eternally flowing. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. First,
Did everyone catch that? Dark Fantasy Realms, what does all this say?
fifth, sixth, seventh, 8 leaves. Breaking dawn.
All right.
I was sitting there thinking of like, do I want to finish him off? And then I was like, oh, we should be all right. And then not. Oh, that's a lot of characters for just saying the numbers, is it not? Oh, God damn it.
Roar. Gold dragon
What's
formation.
the numbers in Jap? Well, I mean, I know that. Jeez, you can't give me a little bit of credit here?
Yeah.
God, I know how to count 1 to 8. At least I think I do. Uh-oh. Life flux. Oh my God, I knew I should have tried to finish this guy off. God damn it.
It's my turn.
Why are you gonna take so long to do that? God dang it. Ugh. Actually, now that I think about it, they could be saying what each leaf of the 8 leaves in that S-craft. I'll have to look that up. Oh, okay.
It's my turn. Eh?
Thanks.
I'm up. Arcane Gale. Ha! Now.
They're mine.
Oh, I hate you!
It's my turn.
Oh my God, I hate you.
Uh,
I hate everything that you stand for.
Arcus activate.
It's my turn.
What do you think I've been trying to do?
Eternally flowing. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. First,
1, 2. Yeah, that's a lot of characters for just saying numbers. I don't know Japanese, but I'm fairly certain they would be pretty to the, you know, they would probably keep it short and simple.
8 leaves. Breaking dawn.
There was another enemy back here all this time.
It ends here. Told. Rising sun. All taken care of.
You imagine that didn't finish him off, then Yuna's gonna come in and finish that off? Scorpio with the level 10. Albion Wolf. That's a very nice one. Globby Fat. I appreciate that. That was a good side quest. I will say that. I like that side quest. You're replaying the Daybreak demo to level up more, even rushing through a lot of it. So, as everyone was saying, the your saves go through, right? So that means, like, you know, you could essentially really break it, I would assume, going forward with leveling up a little bit, right?
Mother, please, stay with me, Mother.
Ah, she's fine now that the tentacle porn has been broken.
Ellie? You're awake. Oh, thank God. Ellie, is that you? Oh, Diana, of course it isn't. You must still be dreaming. No, Mother, it's not a dream. See? Oh, your hands. They're so warm. It really is you. You've grown so much. What a fine young woman you've become.
Hence the grinding. I'm happy for you, Ellie.
Oh, it's getting all warm and fuzzies from this.
10 years must have felt like an eternity to them.
I'm gonna need some tissues myself in a second.
Here come the waterworks. Should have brought a pack in advance. All's well that ends well. And thus, the case was solved of the mysterious disappearances, and the culprit was soundly defeated. All the victims successfully recovered soon after, and Nurse Cecile was then called over from St. Ursula to make sure none of them had sustained any lasting effects. What a touching reunion. Thanks again for joining us on this, you two. I'm humbled that you would go through all this trouble just for me. Thanks to you, I was able to see my daughter again. Words can't do justice to the gratitude I feel. Really, it was nothing. I mean, I'm just glad you were able to get back on your feet. And besides, it was the SSS who did most of the work. Don't be so modest, Yuna. We couldn't have done it without you and Reen.
How about we compromise and agree that we all did our part? Yeah, that sounds good. Everyone worked really hard to make this all happen after all.
No doubt about that. It was a team effort. From us, the gang, from Thor's, and even the junior SSS.
That's right. Great work, you three.
Yeah, it's thanks to your investigation we were able to put the problem to rest so fast.
Hey, told you we got it covered. It's kind of nice to hear you say it, though. We really helped? Cool.
Now we can give our full attention to assisting you guys. We're gonna get through this together. So you better pull your weight. You bet. And thank you.
Totally. No way we're slacking off with you guys around.
I'll meet you back up as soon as I can. See, I was discussing that earlier of whether I was thinking of... I'm still very much a big fan of just traditional turn-based Japanese RPG, even when I did play the Final Fantasy VII remake. And that has the options of turning on to the classic turn-based mode or not. I prefer turn-based. I don't like the running around and stuff, but it's good to have options is what I'm saying. But I like to take my time, if you haven't noticed, about many things. But I'm going to save the game as soon as I can hit the right button. I'm gonna go take a quick piss break, and I will be right back. Oh, I get to play my new music that I have. There we go. I'm back. Sorry about the rude introduction or of me interrupting the song. We're back. I got an hour and a half left of stream time before I gotta go get this mop taken care of. So you know, we did one important you know, side quest, obviously. I need to go back inside. What do you mean inside? Like inside of the SSS building. All right. Yeah, I missed the 2 old songs myself as well, Dark Fantasy Realms, but you know, I don't know what's happened with Twitch, and I can only mean Twitch. It has nothing to do with YouTube or anything like that, but I've read enough about it that the first sort of few steps that Twitch does is they remove your VOD access, and then they start doing copyright strikes, and then they remove your channel. And I'd rather not lose my channel. So I'll keep an eye on it, but sort of figure it out. Finished your dinner. What did you have for dinner today, Kat? You have to beat Tio and Pom Pom Party. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I think she's the last person that we have, though, to beat, though. So that'll be what I'll spend the next hour and a half on, obviously. Sounds good. Creamy tomato shrimp pasta with oven-baked zucchini. Nice. What kind of pasta? I was surprised when I heard that there was an urgent request from Lloyd. What a relief that everyone made out with nothing more than a case of light fatigue. Yeah, weight off my shoulders. Thanks to your quick response that we can breathe a sigh of relief, though. And thank you so much for helping us. We know that you're super busy. I mean, it's my job to help the sick and needy. It's the least I can do. Something tells me that your path is only going to get rockier from here on out, so promise me that you'll look after yourselves. You bet you will. Spaghetti! An old classic. Biscuits, was the song good? I mean, I know it's no lockdown, but I thought the song was fitting because it was titled Be Right Back. Or BRB. Thanks, Yuna. No, thank you, all of you, for telling me about my mother. I can't tell you how much getting to talk to her again means to me. I'm sorry, I'm just a little overwhelming. It's okay, Ellie. It was groovy, I liked it. Okay, well that's good. I should regain my posure in just a moment. I'm dreaming of the day when the SSS can reopen its doors, but that only happens if we can claim victory today. We'll put an end to the Great Twilight no matter what. Damn right. There really isn't anything quite like the SSS, is there? Only Thor's. We can't let him show us up. Alright, Tio. How do I just talk to Tio? Do I have to come around here like weirdly? This is so weird. Tio, I just want to talk to you. I want to play a game. Being back in this building really brings you back into ease. Of course, it may be a little dusty, but still our home, and one day we'll come back after we save Crossbell. I'm a little bit more determined than ever. All I need is a hug from Kia to recharge my energy. You and me both. Oh, one more thing. Reen, you play Pom Pom Party, right? I mean, if you had time, I'd like to play against you. Yeah, that'd be fun. Now play Pom Pom Party against Tio. Great. Oh, who's this over here? Diana! Just finished getting in touch with Meyer and Hark in Milsante. Sounds like they were both worried sick about me. I suppose we'll have to apologize to them once in person I head back. Alright, Arcus units. Pom Pom Party. Start the final opponent. I guess I always should have assumed it would have been Tio.
Let's
And get murdered. Nope. Oh god. Shit. Shit. No.
I win this round. Let's get started.
Oh. Oh. Not the way I wanted to do this. No, this is gonna go terribly wrong. Oh,
I win this round.
oh, I couldn't even hit the button there to make that one. I might have been able to escape that, maybe. Maybe. I think much like all the other ones, I gotta save up like 6 goddamn points and just let her rip. I think that's probably the secret. I mean, it's not even really a secret, but she's already got so many points herself. Like, how do you just even like get to that, right? Like, you just gotta sort of save it, I guess. Let's just see where it gets me. Close. No!
I win this round.
I had her. Like, I swear to God, when I looked at it, it was right at the top, and she escaped.
Let's get started.
Oh God, this sucks. I don't know how she brings up like points so quickly. How on earth is she doing that? Come on, put her out of her misery early. Yeah, blue. No, what am I doing? What am I doing?
I win this round.
Oh God, she.
Let's get started.
Hatred for this game. And the worst part is, like, you already know, like, when you screwed up. Like, you already know when it's over. There is no recovering sometimes. Oh, I can't even get over there to grab those. Well, give me a good color for once in your life.
I win this round.
Oh!
Let's get started.
Almost blew it right there. Almost freaking blew it right there. I don't want to, like, you know, pull the trigger too early either. Like, you do that, you're still ruining it. You're setting yourself up terribly. Get me over there! God! Oh!
I win this round. Let's get started.
That was not the play, Jordan. That was not the play. None of these are the play you should be doing. Oh my god. Oh my god. The machine rocking. There you go. There you go. Swearing happening here. No! 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 No!
I win this round.
Misheat and Pom Pom, two things Teal will wreck you over. I wish I knew, you know, the. We'll get it. Like she's so good. Yeah, sure. Don't give me a goddamn green or anything. Screwing me with the colors. Hey there, Blimpy boy. Come on, give me it. There we go. There it's go. There it is. No, give green, 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 green. No!
I win this round.
What point do I literally have to get her up to where like
Let's get started.
oh I have a possibility of doing this because it's getting a little silly. Although I mean I wasn't lying, right? Like I mean. Hour and a half of this, people. Hour and a half. Get used to it. Get comfortable, if you will. Ow! How?
Congrats.
Yes!
Win, fair
Oh.
and square.
Oh, God. You do it, so you end it. That's it. Thank God. And it was close. Oh, God. It was close. What the heck did you snag top rank in Palm Party today? How I noticed now myself. Very impressive. Yeah, a means to an end, yes. There was a ranking? Where do you check that? Well, you can't. The app's still in development, so the ranking isn't currently available to players, but everyone's scores are being kept track of and the hidden ranking gets updated daily. Right now, you're number 1, Reen. Congratulations. Oh, I think it's mostly down to luck, though. Oh, no, it has nothing to do with luck. Princess Claudia? Is it so surprising I would join in on this session? I'm quite the passionate pom-pom player myself. I suppose I did overreact a little. Bit of trivia there for you, Reen. The Kingdom of Laburo is one of Palm Party's sponsors. And what's more, there's a prize for getting to the top rank. I'll have it sent to the Courageous 2 at once. Erda! I thought that was just the end of it. I actually got a Master Ornament, or a Master Quartz. It's because it's a brand new type developed by the ZCF in collaboration with the Epstein Foundation. I'm sure you'll make good use of its capabilities. Well, thanks. Be invaluable to us, I'm sure. All right, now, are we all done? I mean, we still have the tower to go to. The medical like I said, I have an hour-ish to go. The tower, I'm assuming, is a dungeon. Probably. So, I will do these 3, and then we'll see where it takes us. Is going to be my take. The Lelectier Inn? Because I don't want to be starting in the tower and I get caught up in it and I gotta leave. I hate doing that type of stuff. I hate it. So if I can not, I won't. St. Ursula Hospital has been open for regular checkups ever since. So I know times are tough, but after pulling off an intensive surgery, we're ready to handle anything. It doesn't fix everything going wrong in the world right now, but saving a precious human life is a win in my book. And that's what keeps me going these days. Alright then. One, two. I've been in the hospital for a while now, and it's made my body weak, but that's why I'm doing this rehab. I mean, but after just a little bit of Pattery's special kick-your-ass rehab course, I can almost walk again. Pattery's the best. She sometimes scares the heck out of me, but she gets results. Oh, speaking of Pattery, my doctor gave me this book a while ago. Thing is, I got the exact same book from Pattery when she came to visit me, so I'm a little worried that if Pattery sees 2 copies of the same book, she'll think I'm not grateful or something. So here, you can have the one my doctor gave me. 3 and 9, Chapter 10. Thanks. Looks like it's the final volume. I'll be sure to read it carefully. Alright, I wanted to see what was that quartz all about. That new one. What was it, Erda? High HP increases magic damage. Increases up by 45%. Wouldn't you want to put that then with a bunch of the quartz that add a high HP? I feel like that breaks. I could be wrong. But I mean, if I just take a peek at the arts, I also have a bunch of these ones. I knew there was like I could have sworn it was a blue one. I mean, you know, something as simple as obviously like this. If you threw a bunch of HPs at one to make someone really high level HP, doesn't that help the cause? Oh, is that what it means? So not necessarily more HP, but as long as you're near 100%, because that changes things. I mean, quite honestly, it makes it a little bit easier. Because I could replace Titania with Erda, because we're gonna learn the same things. And we're still gaining back automatically EP. CP, I think that's the better call. There we go. All right. Good talk. So is what's his face still recovering here from surgery of the being shot? My lady looks more radiant than ever. Given their long-standing familial animosity, I cannot imagine that her parents will ever accept a man of House Andrews. In spite of the obstacles in his way, I believe this young man values the grand responsibility of being charged with my lady's heart.
Heathcliff? Thank Deus, it's really you.
Mercedes, what are you doing here?
Oh, I was distraught when I heard that you had joined the army, so I demanded that Hawkins bring me here to see you.
I'm very sorry. I mean, I didn't say anything because I didn't want to worry you, but it seems to have the opposite effect.
I know the feeling all too well, but now that I've found you, there's something I want to tell you.
Of course, please do.
After the war, if our families refuse to give us their blessing, would you run away and elope with me so that we may share our entire lives together?
Mercedes, I've never wanted to hear more anything. Of course. I mean, I vowed to spend the rest of my life with you. Nothing else could make me happier. All right, then. Congratulations, you two. You're getting married. What's going on in here? Guessing upstairs. Upstairs more. Those vending machines, man. There it is.
I came to see head nurse News. I was happy to visit with her in a little bit, but
Oh, I'm afraid she's away on an emergency call in the city.
She did say she'd be checking in, though. Well, speak of the devil. Sorry I'm a little late.
Oh, my, everyone from Thor's is here. Thanks for everything back there. Seems like you've all been keeping busy. I'm somehow not surprised.
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm just here to change His Majesty's drip and thence back to the city. It's a short journey on the train.
Well, we're all just doing whatever we can.
I take it you're here to check on Emperor Eugen?
That's right. I heard the surgery was successful, but I was still concerned. That aside, though, if you're here too, that must mean
I'm here working in tandem with the Empire to support His Majesty's recovery. I'm also here to visit my aunt. I hadn't been able to find the time, and I figured that this would be the perfect opportunity. With the name Silent, I thought there must be a family connection. Lucy's a part of the main family. Anyhow, surgery was a success, and with the patient connected to life support, we managed to remove the bullet and close the incision. It was a major surgery and largely unprecedented, but there was enough time to run a simulation. Indeed, the staff did very good. It's impressive that the specialized life support machine was so ready and quickly, and considering its rarity, especially with all the adjustments made for His Majesty. It's a sizable task in and of itself. It appears there was some information exchanged between the Intelligence Division and Sizeland HQ after the shooting. I heard that the Railway Military Police made sure that the transport was safe and timely too.
Is that right?
To think that Major Claire and Lecter were working behind the scenes to help us out. Anyways, hopefully
Overall, the surgery was success, and the patient has been recovering well. Ordinarily, we would still not allow visitors at this point in time, but I suppose we can make a small exception considering the circumstances. You'll let us meet him? He's resting now, but perhaps it'll be less of a strain on him that way. Is that your medical opinion? Fine, I'll permit you visitation rights and give you all 5 minutes, and please do stay quiet. Oh, hello everyone. Thanks for taking time to visit. Empress Priscilla, how's your Majesty's condition? He's been sleeping well, as you can see. Don't tell me what to do, nurse. I'm his friend. Right, Arcadia? His face looks so calm and serene. It's hard to believe he's just gone through a major surgery. I mean, they didn't work on his face. He didn't get a facelift. He might have gotten a butt lift. I mean, I know, you know, you're gonna get some surgery. Maybe they can, you know, do a penile implant perhaps, and a butt lift. Give you a set of tits. Give you the whole rigmarole, right? Well, not at all, Your Majesty. His tenacity and your dedication are just as much to thank. Yeah, enlargement surgery, right? Well, that would, well wishes alone could do so much. I've been watching long over him ever since the day he began my service to the palace as a young girl. I looked on as a creeping shadow of gloom wrapped itself around his very soul. The day he lost his beloved Ariel was the day he shut himself off from the world. It's been a long time since I've seen him so peaceful. It truly does bring me joy. Hey, is that right? Seems I've caused you no shortage of stress. Your Majesty! Oh, Priscilla, my dear, forgive me for all the worries I've given you. Oh, don't be silly. He got shin implants to make him taller than Osborne. It is ever my duty as Empress to support your Majesty. Always so kind and considerate. What would I do without you? It's a blessing to be able to see you all again. One I am most thankful for. The honor is ours, Your Majesty. We're just relieved to see the operation went through all right. Better than all right. You're looking great. Indeed. The source of the curse appears to be leaving the Arnor bloodline be. In other words, the curse itself must be reaching its zenith. To think I'd be able to see it in my lifetime. This, too, must be Idalis' will. Right now, Idalis' will is for you to focus on your recovery. We're going to sort things out from here, after all. I got my own scores to settle. I wish we'd brought Princess Alphine and Prince Oliver along, too. This is as it should be. My children have their own matters they need to attend to. Of course. Your Majesty, there's something else I have to inform you of. So that's how things are. Those records passed down through my bloodline for ages spat out history as we knew it. Yet now its internal chronicle has finally come to a close. I once found myself tormented by these inescapable prophecies, but it seems that an end of an era is upon us. Your Majesty, go forth, my young lion cubs. Do not hesitate to follow the path to it as true to yourselves. Shin implant is a wild concept when you look at it. They literally snap your legs, put a rod into the gap, and then let it heal so your legs are longer. So, Arcadia, is that the same for when they enlarge your penis? Do they break your penis in half and then put a rod in and then reattach it again? Considering you're recovering from a total knee replacement, I can sympathize with the pain of having your bones sawed. Oh, that sounds yeah, Grumpy, can I ask, I know you say that you're an old man. Can I ask you how old you are? And then also another question. Previously, did you have, like, other knee surgeries beforehand? I just, last year I had a meniscus surgery, which is, you know, overall a minor injury. But I was sort of briefed upon of, like, they just basically cut out your meniscus, so it's sort of from the sounds of it when I talked with my doctor, that pretty much if I continue my lifestyle, which I probably will, I'm probably going to need, if not multiple meniscus surgeries to eventually, you hit the right age where you're going to need a knee replacement, right? But I know knee replacements, they only last like, 20, 25 years. So they obviously don't want to be having someone like at the age of 40 to go get a knee replacement to then need another one at age 60 and then at age 80, right? Do I have osteoarthritis? No, I don't. I just play sports, and so mine was from a sports-related injury. But that's why I said of like if I continue on my ways of relatively still being hard on my knees, it's unavoidable essentially. And now that they've cut out the meniscus, well at least partially, there's now no more cushion. If anyone doesn't know, the meniscus is the cushion between your knees. So when you get rid of it, obviously the up and down on it is going to be more harsher, and it's going to be harder on your knees and everything else. Thus, it gets worse off. You tore both of your ACLs several times, yet I can still walk like normal, and none of the doctors have told me that I'm going to be needing any kind of replacements. Oh, that's good for you. You had it and removed behind my kneecap, so total replacement was the only... Okay. That's interesting. Green Swarzer, you have the same spirit as my ancestors before me. And I sincerely pray that you and your father are able to find the closure the two of you so rightly deserve. Worked as a copier tech for 6 years with nearly no cushioning to the knee. Oh, I can just picture that. Oh, constantly up and down, up and down. That must have tickled. So how long was the recovery for you for your knee replacement surgery? Because I play hockey with a guy who turned 60 and got a knee replacement, and he needs 2, so he got 1 done, and I think it was 2 months for him. And then he's getting the other one done in the off season. You're happy now I can stand in line at the grocery store and not be in misery. 3 months, but that's because my job is physical. Okay, yeah, that makes about sense for 2 months for him because he's retired. So 2 months of probably just doing physio and whatnot and then back at it. That's interesting. Well, don't worry, Lucy. We can get back to things. An important talk with old people. And welcome to Geriatric Talk with Yeah, I'm Jordan and Grumpy Old Man. Have you had like both of your knees done, Arcadia, or just one knee that you just continuously kept fucking up? You're leaving for some physiotherapy here shortly. Good for you. Take care of it. And that's always one thing I hear for everything. Always take the physical therapy seriously, because that really is truly, if you ignore it or don't do anything about it, get used to having your knee or any whatever appendage you had worked on be miserable. Honestly, that's always what you hear. Take that seriously. So if you don't, too bad. It's better now that you and I concentrate on the task before us. That's the reason I came to this country, not him. Well, I promise we'll find a way to break a hold of the curse once and for all for you, Lucy. Physical therapy is a godsend when you're injured for sure. Yeah, I mean, I've had shoulder surgery, I've had finger surgery. That one was probably the hardest of all things for physical therapy. My knee done. They can't do anything about your head, unfortunately. After 13 some odd concussions. Complicated matter, 3 days after surgery, I fell and fractured my shoulder. Oh my god! What are you doing? Next, you're gonna break your hip, grumpy old man. We don't want to certainly hear that of you. Had to go through it for 3 months a few years ago. So glad. And you had that for your knee as well, right? Right, Biscuits? You are also old. I think everyone in here is old. I think we have a collective age of like 790 or something. Yeah, it's always good. Like, I mean, if worse comes to worse, like, I mean, again, you know, this is one thing I read, you know, in there that there's absolutely no doubt about it. Like, no such thing as a routine surgery, right? You know, it's never a good thing when they gotta cut into you and do something. But you know, I speak for like having relatively minor surgery on my knee. You know, you don't want to have in like, you know, like Arcadia of having like full ACL, MCL. Like I did see those people when I was going to see my doctor for my surgery, and like those poor people, they can't walk. They got a giant freaking Stone Cold Steve Austin knee brace on, and you know, it's a super long recovery of like sometimes like 6 to 9 months. Like, my God, like that, like that's so terrible. Like, that's just like, think of it, like your entire year is just like screwed, right? You can't do anything. You're 61 and a grandpa, but now that I have a new knee, I am less grumpy. So perhaps, grumpy old man, have you looked at Twitch and possibly going and finding to see if the name Less Grumpy Old Man is available? You know, just to take it. 38 in July for you, Dark Fantasy Realms. 40 apparently, it's 40 is all downhill. Apparently, that's what they tell you. Super Nintendo Chalmers. Oh, sorry, Superintendent Kirsch. I'm stuck with the name. It's well known in Final Fantasy IV. Okay. It's good to have a name and stick with it. Apparently the surgery for our patient in the VIP ward was a great success. News is all over the hospital already. I wanted to make some delicious food to celebrate, but some people might find it insensitive and get mad. What do you think? The surgical success gives me hope for Nina's operation. Royal hashed rice? Hashed rice? Medical gloves. Don't eat the medical gloves. Do I have a lot of ingredients if I wanted to start making some stuff? Oh yeah. Maybe except for the chit shells, but I don't think you can buy those. I've tried to change the name before. Apparently people think words will fall apart if there's not a grumpy old man in them. Fair enough, fair enough. All right, to the Lake Elm Wetlands. Let's head over there. No bike. All right. Force me to walk through this swamp on my own. Wait until we find Shrek. Donkey! Gotta head out for therapy now, though. Have fun. Thanks, Grumpy, for stopping on in, buddy. All the best for the physical therapy. And thank you for the follow. Watch out for that snail. Snail.
Now's our chance. Arcane Gale! Ha! Very well.
Snail man.
Right. There. Gotcha. Here I go.
Here you go to save the day. Oh, remind me, I gotta replace Ash. I think not that we got caught. I think we had Crow. And who was Tita? Crow and I don't know. Who's somebody though?
Try this on for size. Crimson Gale! Now's our chance. It's mine.
It's my turn. You can't escape. Fire! Wide open.
An opening.
Overkill. That's fine.
Soul is one with my sword. Light! Purge my foes!
I like this one too. This is another good S-break since he gets the swords and everything. It's really nice.
Behold, the Vander style.
You know, I didn't think it was capable, especially of me, to milk a bottle of beer for nearly 2 hours, but dear God, I did it. He's coming after me.
There! This one's
Is that a giant squid? What is this thing?
Arcane Gale! Ha! My turn.
All right. You can't escape. Fire!
My turn.
Biscuits. I asked Wolfslayer, but he was busy. How's the pup doing? Have you figured out like the new food or whatever?
Try this on for size. Crimson Gale!
I know you were giving. I know Wolfslayer was giving her ear infection medicine or whatever. I was just gonna say I don't like something called Dead Scream. That is terrible. I thought Holy Breath brought people back to life. I mean that does, but I'm not wasting that. Might as well just get a reviving bomb in there. Hopefully he doesn't kill him again.
I appreciate it.
It's my turn. Take this!
No shit.
Sorry. You're kidding me. It was foolish.
I'm up.
I'll handle the rest. Help?
I got this.
What happened? Oh Lord. If I use Reen's special magic thing, does that get everybody up? Or just the people in the current party?
Got a little something for you. Bullseye!
Yeah, the special magic thing.
My turn.
I could, but those are so rare. Or use Emma's BO for body odor? Brave order. Oh, you mean now though? Right? Like but when I'm at like so I'll use that. That'll fix the problem. Yeah. But I mean like now everyone's dead. So if I use like if I even use Seraphic Ring, will that get everybody up or just I guess just Reen, right? I think you'll just get Reen up.
Arcus, activate. I'm going.
All right.
Shimmer, luminary force. It's my turn now.
Grenade. There we go.
Sorry. Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you
Thanks.
so much.
So how
Not on my watch.
do I get
going?
How do I get everyone else back? Is it even possible? Because like it just swapped out the entire party. I don't think that's happened at all. 170 hours, the dragon incense. The dragon incense will bring everyone back. You sure? What about a spirit incense? Like it does the same thing. Oh, it does. Okay, it specifically has pointed them out. Okay, thank you.
There.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Sure. Now, eat this! Here's the
I didn't think this guy would be such a pain in the ass.
That's what you get for being careless.
I mean, what a terrible move that is.
Sorry. Here's our chance. Attack. It's my turn.
Yeah, we should be good now. So what do you hate? Stuff that I don't have. Well, of course. All right, let's not dick around here.
Dark Blade. Please.
I'm up.
Does everyone get 200? I guess I could have waited to use that, but trying to remember off the top of my head if Kurt has a she won't be able to do a turn.
Ha!
That works.
Let's go. Ha! Damn it!
Take this.
Come at me!
Oh my god, this what on earth have I done?
Oh.
It's my turn. Arcane Gale! Ha!
I mean, these guys weren't as tough. They just had a oh.
Shiver. Luminary force. It's my turn.
Oh, you can't even swap to her even though she's oh well.
Dark Blade. Please.
Oh. Nice and easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, that was scary. That was absolutely terrifying. Are we going the right way? No, we're not going the right way. Where's the final fish? Like of the places I haven't been, like I don't know if there's a fishing spot in the tower. I think I want to say I thought DJ said it was at the Michelin Resort at the beach, I think. But I thought I got that one, but maybe not.
Oh, I see fish.
In Michiland.
There. Got a bite. Nice. I got it.
A brave seed. Nice.
Oh, it's you lot. Why, now what are you all doing here?
Just decided to stop by. I mean, as it were, I didn't think we'd run into you three. Especially you, Blue Bong. I mean, where are you planning to help us out again?
Oh, my apologies, dear boy, but given my position, I can't do anything to avert. What I am capable of is, however, sending these lovely ladies along with the Zephyr duo up to the final stage.
You telling me that airship is?
Oh, but of course, I thought it would be just the thing to suit our needs. You may say I, liberated it from our dear companions for enhanced Jaegers. Impressive. I mean, I doubt anyone in Ouroboros could match your thieving skills. Now, don't think of it as thievery per se, just a little bit of prestidigitation, I say. I mean, I imagine your little prestidigitation explains the rumor about Imperial tanks going missing then? Well, methods aside, you must admit he comes through in a pinch.
I can't deny that. Still need to get the black ore shards for those, but yeah, I mean, I got a half hour left pretty much, so we'll see what we get to. In any case, I think we have a good grasp of the situation, apart from maybe one thing.
You must be speaking of the lance and the helmet. I plan to leave them here as a tribute to the Lord Arianrode's memory. It might not be much for now, but when all is over, we'll come back and pay our respects properly.
Good idea. Maybe I'll join you.
Alas, the world really has lost one of its brighter stars. Yet even in the midst of its all melancholy, there is still beauty to be found. The blue pleroma grass weaving in and out around the Steel Maiden's armor is quite a touching sight. I feel it would only be right to preserve this image for all eternity.
You mean, take a photo?
I'm sure our Lord wouldn't mind. Do as you please.
Well, I mean, if you're all okay with it, then let's go on ahead. There they are, the lance and the helmet of the Lance Maiden. No Leanne left behind. There's something rather mystical about the way that they rest here amongst the pleroma grass. If I got all the clear from the members of the Stallritter, it should be okay for me to take a picture, right? Perfect. I'll send it to Rex when I get a chance. And then if I was an MMO, we would have /Neil.
Hey, how's it hanging? Let me take a peek at the goods.
Low and to the left, always, Rex. Always.
Oh, not bad. Here's a little something for your troubles.
Claudia. And the landscape photos are all done. It's enough material for the culture column for some time. I owe you, Reen. Say thanks. All right. Got something for you, though. Retro viewfinder. All right. Anyways, take care and good luck. Put it on your Dodge tank. All right. First picture. Who's this for? Alphine. His pictures are getting a little bit better. All right. Evasion 15. He's almost there. Just gotta figure if I want to replace that. Do I want to lose the preventing sleeping, nightmare, and confusion, or do I want to lose the? I mean, it more so replaces the evergreen than it does the other thing. So. Nearly 100%. All right, I assume we're all done here now. To Michelin Resort. Oh my god, there's just everything to do. When you get the best boots in the game, that has evasion on it too, so do the lost art. Yes. You should slap a lost arts on him with evasion if you can. Is there a lost arts? I'm fairly certain. Like, what do you mean when you say lost arts? Like, because we only have the one those are the things that you fight the cryptid and you get the thing for, right? So, like, I'm only missing one of them. Of course, it might be the exact final end one that I'm missing. So he doesn't have one. Two of them have evasion. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's not that one. Not that one. Oh, okay, so Lenin's Kiss has. And probably the last one that we haven't gotten yet. Put that on Kurt in his water slot. And then yeah, so it must be the final one we'll have. I'll wait till we do the Stargazer Tower one, then I'll just remember to put it on there. Although I guess at its purpose right now, it's not on someone that it's mattering. So you're saying put it there? Oh, so it can be fire, mirage, or water. I see. %. He ain't being touched. Last one doesn't have wind or water. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. All right, back at Michelin. Thank you, Dark Fantasy Realms. Thank you, DJ. All right, what are we doing here? Oh, so it's. I think this was the fish that we got. I mean, just to be sure.
This'll be a good fishing spot. There.
Yeah, but as Crow, eh? I like Kurt as.
This is promising.
He fits in well as in my opinion, but I that's the beauty part. Like, you can really build people within reason. Of, like, you know, I could absolutely see Crow being a set up that way. It goes Yuna and then Crow once I get Crow back. Yeah, I guess Yuna would be the next one. Sally, why don't you take off early and go home? Won't be much of a two-guy job today. Really? I know you're worried you are about your daughter. Go spend some time with her. I can hold the fort here. Did I really look that upset? Some tour guide I am. Oh, thanks. This might take you up on that. You said the beach. Let's get this last fish out of the way. Oh god, there's like so much going on. There's nothing at the beach though. See if there's another beach. Yeah, my hair can clearly need the haircut. It's like all sorts of anglers. Oh, never mind. As soon as he said anglers about a giant fish, yeah, there it is. Belcola. Everyone needs me to go and swing it on in, eh? What are all the members of the Fisherman's Guild and the Imperial Fishing Club doing here? Oh, Reen, you came at a good time. According to this gentleman here, the legendary Great Guardian was spotted in the lake just this morning. The Great Guardian? Aye, old anglers have passed down the tale of this great fish for generations. Right, I mean, I heard tell of it from Mr. Fisher. Old man Rod filled me in on it, the details of the other day. It appeared during pivotal points over the course of Bonerville's history. Over the course of history? How old can this fish be? Some claim that it's over 500 years old. The fish was officially dubbed with the name Grand Lake Lord. The first known record of its appearance is from the Middle Ages, and my family name Lake Lord even originates from its sightings. That's where your name comes from? My ancestors were all absolute fishing fanatics. We have this story in my household, you see. From the simple rainbow trout was the extraordinary Grand Lake Lord born, and then the great one who shows himself when the pandemonium and turmoil rules the empire. Its glow, strange and ever radiant, will confound all lake dwellers it may cross. When the time comes, fish it out by fair means or foul for the harmony of the watery world. I take it that means that we need to catch it to prevent anything from going awry with this fishing spot? That's the guess. We don't know whether or not the Grand Lake Lord is stirring up trouble, but the legends say it appeared during the War of the Lions and decimated the diversity of the fish in the lake. Not bad, huh? With that in mind, we're thinking to take up the challenge and catch this Grand Lake Lord. I consider it fate that the legendary guardian of the Empire showed itself here of all places. It's been my family's long-held aspiration to see that the very fish that inspired our name caught. However, neither myself nor the other Lake Lords are particularly concerned with being the ones to reel it in, as long as we witness the catch. That's right. How would you guys like to help out? We're gonna need some real skill to catch a legendary guardian, you know? I don't think this can be proved much of a problem for you, Reen. You got it. More than happy to help. How to catch a guardian. In order to catch the legendary guardian, you must take Reen, the main character, and also have over 29 species marked as caught in your fishing book. I think I have them all.
I can see a lot of fish here.
There! Got a bite!
This is promising.
There he is. Nailed it.
Wow, this is a rare one.
First try. That was amazing. Well, look at that. Not that I ever doubted you. Well, you beat me fair and square. Truly refreshing. This officially marks the end of a mighty struggle that has raged on for centuries. We've been witness to the birth of a brand new legend. Well, it's pretty tough. I'm glad I managed to even pull it out of the water. I would have never had a chance if I hadn't learned from the very best. I just hope that I didn't take the fun away from the rest of you, though. Ha, always so modest. Expert Angler is no longer a sufficient title to recognize your achievements. From this point forward, you'll be known as the Divine Angler. Divine Angler? It's the same title as Stellan Lloyd themselves. Compared to that, I'm greener than we are the lake water. Stellan Lloyd too, huh? Hadn't realized. Shall I bestow upon the ultimate title of Fishing Emperor? You'd fit right in with Dad, William, and I in that case, Rain. But I think there should be a greater title for catching the legendary Great Guardian. A title better than Fishing Emperor? Is there really such a thing? What do you think, Pops? I think you're absolutely right. Let's give this young man the same title I hold. Angler God. Here, go on and take this. Angler God badge. Father,
Have you gone insane?
Wait, what?
Father, wait. Then this means you're Kenneth's grandfather?
Also known as Lake Lord the First, founder and president of Lake Lord Company. Yes, that'd be me. To be frank, I'm astonished. Oh, I truly wish you'd taken your role as company president more seriously. That aside, are you really sure you should be giving Breen the same title you hold? Of course. He's done more than enough to earn the right to bear that accolade. As current representative of the Lake Lord family, allow me to thank you again. You did well to catch the Grand Lake Lord. We'd still need to keep a close eye on things, but I expect the waters of the Empire will turn out to be far more peaceful now. I really don't think I did anything special. We're all the same. It's not like you can eat a title, so it's no use to me. There you have it. Guess you're officially Angler God, Reen. You clearly know your way around a rod, and feel free to give us advice so you should know how to run the Lake Lord Company anytime. I'd be glad to hear from a real enthusiast. I really don't think it'd be right for me to tell you how to run your business, but if you ever need help, just let me know. I'll come again with my fishing rod again. Alright. So let's see how good that accessory is. Speed 10, accuracy 100%, and balance down for 1 turn. Not that fantastic. Alright, now where? Guess we could probably just work our way up and down. Looks like we'll probably just be able to wrap up the Michelin Center before I gotta head on out. Talk to the cat. It's be easier to relax with all the visitors around though, eh?
You got that, Zell? We're not gonna be able to see each other for a while. You can't let some other girl steal your heart, okay? I mean, even if she's super cute and really nice, it doesn't matter. You're marrying me. Got it? Of course I am, Emmy. I mean, I said I'd be your future husband, didn't I? I won't cheat on you, promise. And besides, you're cuter than all those other girls combined to me anyways. Oh, okay.
That was weird. Gone to an awful fright now the battle is only hours away. What if Michelin gets cut in a crossfire? Just a thought fills me with fear. I mean, perhaps it's best I just go back to Crossbell City. Maybe. But they have Cindrillion separate. Oh, they do. Okay, of course they do. They have the restaurant, everything just separately. Those who reside in the Empire should hate the Republic, but it's a little more complex as a person who works with precious gems. Calvard's got many beautiful gemstones that can only be mined there. Doesn't matter where you're from, tastes don't really change. That makes the war all more tragic. The restaurants. Who are they referring to as the mages from the Middle Ages, or was that what I said by accident? Last night we were full customers. Today, not so much. I wonder what's going to happen to Crossbell. Oh, this is Wonderland. Only happy faces are allowed here. Put on your happy face. Aged filet steak. That's all you have? Nothing for me. Oh, that's what I said. Oh, I know that's what you said. But what are they referring to as mages from the Middle Ages? Or is it just funny that way? First customers of your day, eh? Well, no one has time to go visit a fucking resort when, you know, war is coming, okay? Right, Donna, or Drona? You get to see the Star Princess, eh? Manager Hagar, today's the day the war begins. You can cut the tension in the city with a knife. I don't know what purpose has brought you all here, but it seems quite serious. It is most exasperating that the only thing we can do is send you off. We'll be praying for your success in the SSS and for those on the side of the ass man himself. just dead here. Oh, Mishi, no matter how chaotic this world becomes, your beauty will eternally endure. I like the real Mishi too, of course, but never compare to your timeless transience. Yeah, there certainly are some hardcore Mishyites, if you will. Thanks for coming to Michelin today, everyone. Me and Mecha Mishi are performing a dance for everybody right after lunch. Feel free to join in on the fun. Halt! How many times must I remind you? I have regained my memories. My real name is Miss Schneider. I am your brother. I must insist that you call me as such, dear sister. Ew, why would I do that? No way I'm related to someone like you. I mean, look at you. Big metal face, even stiffer personality. You're no fun to mess with at all. Your words have hurt me to the core, processor unit. Is thanks I get for changing your diapers when you were a baby? Odd for Mecha Mishi. Jordan, something to think about for your stream is adding closed captions. Makes you more accessible and would help those of us who have to listen to meetings but also want to check in every now and again without sound. Wait, is that not by default? Huh. I will look into that. I was just gonna say I was gonna look at it now, but I'm literally gonna shut off in about 10 minutes. So, I thought that was I thought that was just a thing like on TV, like you just hit the option and it should. Now, mind you, this is live. We are filming in front of a live studio audience, and according to a search, you have to add it via your creator dashboard. Huh? Why on earth would that not be on by default? Oh. I will look into that. I never thought of that, but I will look into it. I remember, like, I do know there used to be, like, before probably Twitch ever added it, and it might have been because of, you know, not everyone just streams on Twitch. But I do know that there was an OBS plugin that you could have, and it would do closed captioning. I think I tried it once, and I think the problem with that is that it's always on as a plugin. So there's no thing of like say for you of like whether you can just turn it on or off if people want to have it or not, right? So I think I was like, oh, I didn't know that was the way it worked, but I'll look into it for sure. Yeah, like you'd think of like, isn't that like you guys like in the States take like the ADA pretty fucking seriously, don't you? Like, let's ride the Ferris wheel. Let's take Una with us. And oh. We take that very seriously, yeah, so it just blows my mind when businesses don't. Yeah. Yeah, I'll look into it for sure. I do wonder if they honestly have changed it though. I'll have to look at that because like I said, I remember there being an extension plugin for OBS. So it makes me wonder if it's just like a little checkbox on my dashboard that I can just turn it on or not, which would be nice, but it does make you wonder, like, it's a live show, so like, I mean, it would be a little bit behind, obviously, and, you know, it's probably going to be some AI thing that's going to be working it. Yeah, please do, yeah. I would love that. And to finally the Castle of Mirrors reception for us to wrap it up. Oh, is Beryl not here today? I was hoping to have my fortune read. I think she's probably on the courageous, to be honest. I'm sorry, but Beryl's fortune telling is closed today. It's fine if you want to take a look inside, though. Let's see what Beryl left behind. If anything. There's a shard in there. Where is... there's 3 shards, right? I think I have... Do I have one already? I have one already. There's more than 3. Oh, okay. I thought there was just 3. I'm assuming that this will be by where Beryl hangs out, that there will be a shard there. Did I talk to the kid outside the hospital for the book? Yes, I completed the 3s and 9s thing. Well worth it. Oh, I can't even like leave out of here properly. All right, that is literally it for the resort. If you report to Dorothy, she will give you another shard. Report to Dorothy. Where is Dorothy? We can do that right now. Or is she on the courageous? Ugh. Gotta find her. Should be on the ship. There. There's one shard at Stellar and Draco Sanctuary. Okay. Just make a note of those. Lise, Alphine, Lieutenant Colonel Mueller, Gaius.
Tell me of your glorious exploits.
The highest rank? I'm at a loss for words. A reward for your troubles. Take it.
Crimson Red Annuals. Should be in the room with all of the books.
And that's the power of love. A reward for your troubles. Take it, I insist. Well, well, not bad at all.
Ciao for now, Reen.
Ciao for now. Right, those are all done. Should be in the room with the books. Game room, training hall, shop, I would say... reference room? Multi-purpose room? And thank you for the link there, Ms. Biscuits. Tiana. Dorothy! I want another shard. So we can wrap this up. Report all of my stuff. All right. She has nothing for me. Are you sure I already didn't do that? I did this before we sort of did that. Maybe that was where I got that one shard already from. She does not. There's no interest in anything else. Use your Arcus. You telling me that I didn't actually have to be on the ship to do this?
Tell me of your glory.
Well, well.
Okay, I did that. Yes, yes, yes.
Ciao for now, Rain.
Now, let's see. Oh, wow.
That's Phoebe. More Master Quartz.
All right, what do you have for me? Whoa, whoa, good stuff.
Just handing me these magical quartz here. These master magical quartz.
Let me take a look. Wow, this is very impressive.
There we go. All right. We got 3 of them now. Report our stuff, then report request.
Tell me of your glorious exploits.
Well, well. Not bad at all.
Ciao for now, Rain.
Yeah, he's got nothing. Regardless, though, we did get another ore, so maybe that's all we had to do. I don't think there would be another. That's the deck. We don't need to go there. Back. You can't get the last medal yet. Don't I have all of the medals? I mean, I reached the top rank.
Tell me of your glorious exploits.
I mean, it does look like there's room for one more right there above my head.
Well, well. Not bad at all.
Ciao for now, Rain.
All right. We got lots done today, folks. Next stream of this will be finally the Stargazer Tower, but lots accomplished. Gotta go get this mop all taken care of. Fix it. One more medal to wait. I thank you all for coming on in. Great day, great people to see. And I will probably be back Monday because I work all weekend on night shift, and so that'll probably be the next stream is Monday. So everyone have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the weather if it's nice for you. And as always, Scanny Omega says it's time for you to bounce out and say goodbye and good night. Peace. Yeah. We are out. Bye-bye. See you later, sir. Yeah.